industry that you're in, maybe help you increase your business. Number 2, the sex. And then number 3, the sex.
What?
Those are the 3 reasons that business conventions are really, really good.
What are you talking about?
Anytime you meet somebody at a convention, you just assume you're probably going to be having sex with them.
What are you in the porn industry? Like,
No,
what
it's just-
industry are you in?
Everybody knows that about business conventions. It's like you're in town for one night, you're there for the weekend, and you're just there, and you go and you learn whatever it is that you have to learn for the day. Then you go out drinking at night, and usually probably hook up with somebody.
All right.
And that's where James, who's on the phone today, he met the girl that he wants to call at a business convention. So I'm assuming that they slept together. Did you, James?
We did not.
Oh,
Yeah,
what are you doing,
see?
man? Come on, it's a convention girl. They're so easy.
I guess I don't know if that's true yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is that the way it is? You know what? I haven't been to a business convention in a long time. I was at a marketing company for like a couple years, and it was terrible. But that's what I remember always thinking every time I had to go to convention was like, I'm going to get lucky.
Did you ever?
By myself? Sure. But that's just,
So there's no fact at all to what you're saying.
are business conventions like what I think they are?
You know, it's a lot of people. We're trapped to a space. You know, when you get out, I guess things could happen. It happened for me this time, but, you know.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today?
Yeah, her name is Kira. We met at a convention.
Really?
I come in out of town.
Interesting. You met at a convention? Odd.
Yeah,
Talking
we
about
met at this
that.
convention. Shock, right? I come in from out of town every couple of weeks. That's where I met her, and we just kind of hit it off.
Have you ever seen her before, or?
No, this is my first time seeing her. Was at this specific convention.
Okay.
And did you guys actually go out on a date, or did you just hang out all day at the convention?
Well, we hung out, and then I said, hey, do you want to grab, some dinner tonight? I'm leaving tomorrow if you want to grab dinner tonight. And she said, yeah.
Was it clear that it was a date? Because I feel like if you're hanging out all day with business people, it could just be like, hey, we're both from out of town. We both have to go out to eat.
That's when the sex happens.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Have you never been in business before, ever?
Apparently not.
I mean, she knew that this was more than a dinner date. And, honestly, I was kind of hoping that we would end up having a little bit of sex maybe at the end of the night.
Yes.
There you go. I actually knew that already because I read your email, and it says at one point you started actually asking her about getting physical with each other.
What?
Yeah, after a few drinks, I did.
That sounds so awkward to me.
Well, I mean, we're having a couple of drinks, and I felt comfortable. I felt like she was comfortable too. So it wasn't. I guess looking back at it, it was not the kind of move I should have made.
How did you approach that with her, though? What'd you say?
I was just like, how about I got my room key. Hotel's right next door. I was trying to be sly, and it was not sly.
What did she say to you back?
She kind of got a little uncomfortable and was like ready to go, and I felt awful. I'm a human, and I offered to walk her back to her hotel, and she said no thanks, and got a cab, and I just went back to my place, and I tried to reach out. I did because I felt bad, and I haven't heard from her.
What'd you do by trying to reach out? You text her or call her?
Yeah, sent her a text. That seems to be the easiest way to get a hold of her, and I haven't heard anything.
I think the problem was that you actually asked her to go to your hotel. Everybody knows the way you approach that is you just slide your room key across the table and wink 3 times.
So gross.
Lesson learned.
And then you go, and then she'll just pick up on that hint.
I mean, all joking aside, I really, really liked this girl. And that's why I wrote in, because I want to try to make this happen,
Okay, so do you want to apologize to her for being maybe a little too forward and then ask her for a second date?
Absolutely. I want to apologize, and I want to see if I can't get a second chance,
Mm-hmm. You feel like she got the wrong impression.
Yeah, that's not really me.
That's not really you, but if she would have said yes to going back to your room, you would have absolutely done it, right?
Yeah.
So it's you
He's so
sometimes.
caught.
So sometimes that's really you, but you would actually like to date her.
I mean, there's 2 sides to each person, right?
Yeah.
Before all that happened, I really do think we had an actual connection, and I'm very interested and attracted to her.
So you think you just messed up by trying to get it back to your room same night that you met?
I totally messed up. I totally messed it up. I mean, we were drinking, and you know how it is. You take signs that might not be there,
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We've got James on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Kiara. They met at a convention. He thinks he screwed up their first date because during dinner, he asked her if she wanted to go back to his hotel room. Mm-hmm. Not to, check out the great deal on Wi-Fi that they have there or the great amenities. To do stuff that adults do with each other in hotel rooms on occasion.
Yes.
And she turned him down and said no and hasn't talked to him since. But he'd like to get her on the phone because they met at this convention. He's in town once in a while. He wants to go out with her again, on an actual date and not just try to, get some butt.
Okay.
So,
Butt?
yeah.
God, that is one sexy way to put it. Oh my
All right,
God, how could a
James.
girl say no?
You're about ready to give her a call and see if you can do some damage control and get another date?
Let's see what happens.
All right. The tough part about this for you is convincing her that you're not just interested in sex.
Right.
Because you already went there, so how do you go back and be like, no, I promise that wasn't the only thing that I'm interested in. I would actually like to date you.
Charm?
Yeah, maybe.
You think you have some of that, James?
Well, I guess we'll find out today.
If you had charm, you would have been
Yeah,
able to get her to go
exactly.
back to your room. You wouldn't even be having this problem.
Yeah, I guess it's the power of persuasion then.
I think just be honest and true to yourself, James, is probably the best goal here.
Okay, yeah, I'll just, apologize and let her know that I was just too forward and see if we can't, go back and try it again and show her who I really am.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to dial the phone right now and get her on the phone. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Kiara, please?
speaking.
Hi, Kiara. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
This is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Jubal. I'm sorry, I don't know who this is.
Okay. I'm calling from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
One of our listeners recently emailed us about you, asking if we could get you on the phone.
Someone wants me on the phone?
Yeah, sort of. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's basically if you go out on a date with somebody and then blow them off, they email us and ask if we can get you on the phone and ask if they did something wrong.
Who would do that?
His name is James, and you recently met him at a convention.
God, really?
Yep. James emailed us and asked if we could get a hold of you because you're apparently not answering any of his text messages.
Did you like James at all?
Well, I liked him on our date until the very end, but no.
Are you talking about the point where he asked if you wanted to go back to his hotel room?
He told you that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He told us because we asked him about your date and about meeting you. He said that he really liked you, but he also felt like he kind of overstepped his bounds there, and he felt bad about it.
He kind of overstepped his boundaries? Did he tell you everything?
That's all I know is that you guys met at a convention, went out for dinner, and he asked you to go back to his room, and that's the last he heard from you. That's all he told us.
Okay, so did he tell you towards the end of dinner, and I understand we had both had a couple of drinks, but did he tell you that he said to me, hey, I'm in town every couple of weeks, and I would love to have you as my friend with benefits.
That is seriously what he propositioned you?
He was already trying to get me back to his place that night, which I figured out.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. It's not my first convention, but just be like, hey, baby, I'm in town every couple of weeks. You could be my regular friends with benefits? What the hell is that all about?
Is that really how he said it? Because that's not how he explained it to us at all.
Well, I'm sure he's being all sweet when he explains it to you guys. He doesn't want to sound like a f***ing dick.
Yeah, good point.
And then, when I said no, because seriously, I've known him over dinner for maybe an hour and a half,
Yeah.
he accused me of being a f***ing prude.
No, he didn't.
What?
He sure did.
Oh
How did he say
is
that?
so
What?
weird.
Because I value myself as a human being, not just as a woman, but as a human being who just doesn't want to spread my legs over cheap wine and shitty steak.
Oh my
That
God.
makes
So-
me a prude.
What did he say to you? Did he flat out call you a prude?
He did. He called me a f***ing prude at dinner, and that was that. And from there, I got up and I went to go get a cab to go back to my hotel.
That is so like the way he painted it was how much he enjoyed your company and how great he thought you were. Like, I would have never guessed he was that sleazy.
I would have never thought he was that sleazy when he so very nicely asked me out after we hung out all day. But as it turns out, he's no different than the majority of the sleazeballs who go to these conventions are like, hey, time to hook up. Wife's not around. I mean, they're all kids.
Does this happen a lot at conventions?
Oh, my God, yeah. I mean, everyone who's ever been to a convention knows it's just like code for one big fest. And it's
funny.
my friends.
I was joking about that earlier. We were talking about it, and I was like, that's the way at least I would think of conventions. Wait, I mean, I guess you get a bunch of horny businessmen out there. Is this the first time something like this has happened to you?
Actually, it is, because this is the first time I've ever said yes to going to dinner with anyone.
Yeah.
Normally, I just go, I do my thing, I hang out with whoever's there, and I just go back to my hotel room and go to bed.
Yeah.
So he told us that he tried to text you after your date.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, he sure did.
Oh. Did he
What
not
did he
just
say?
apologize in his text?
No. I mean, he did. He's like, listen, I'm sorry if things got out of hand. And I wrote him back. I'm like, just don't contact me ever again. And then the guy has the balls to say, well, you don't know what you're missing with this d-. And I'm like, what?
That's so
He really
gross.
said that to you?
He really, I still have the text message.
Wow.
my gosh, that is
He
so-
left all of that out. It didn't, from his side of the story, it sounds like he was very sweet to you after, like, I really apologize for asking you to go back to my room. That was so wrong of me. Wouldn't you love to just kind of talk to him about it, though?
Actually, I really wouldn't like to talk to him about it. I hope I never talk to him or see him again
Oh,
at all.
that's a shame, because he's on the phone listening right now. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Kira, don't you think you're like over-exaggerating this?
No, I seriously am not over-exaggerating. I have those text messages that you sent me, and you're like a foul, crass pig, and I don't want
All right,
to talk to you
well,
anymore.
Kira, please, just hang on 1 second, all right? I apologize for those text messages, and, like, it isn't really me, but, I mean, at the same time, we were both drinking a lot. I don't remember sending you that text message. I remember apologizing, but I don't remember saying anything about my I wouldn't do that.
I thought it was just another piece of proof that what a disgusting pig that you are, that I saved it, showed it to all the women that I know that are going to the convention in a week to make sure that they didn't as much as even say hello to you.
That's so awesome.
But you know what? You were the one that went out with me. Didn't you just say that you knew that's what these conventions were all about, and yet you came out to dinner with me? You can't place this on me.
What? I went out to dinner with you. I didn't go back to your hotel room with you and then suddenly become a prude. There's a big difference. I can learn it.
Well, but here's the deal. You got me going. We were there together, and then all of a sudden you're going to walk away? That sounds like a prude to me.
What?
We were drinking. You were flirting. You were trying to get me going, and you got me going.
Oh my gosh!
James, why do you have to say it like that?
Stop!
It's true. You did it to me. You got me.
Oh, my God. Seriously, you guys, I'm so sick of this guy. He's a pig. If you can't tell that, all of you are delusional.
No,
No,
I don't think anybody doubts that. Everybody's on your side with this one, Kira.
Once I heard the phrase "got me going"
Oh, God.
a few times in there,
So
I'm on board. Hey, Kira, regardless, would you like to go out with James again on a second date? I'd love to pay for it.
No. Huh.
No?
Hell no.
What if we don't get him going as bad on this date?
Oh.
I would sooner go out with my dog.
Yeah. Whatever. You prude. You need to learn how to throw your signals out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Kira's fault.
Go get a prostitute next time, honey.
Well, you know what? There's another convention coming up. I'll see what I can do.
Now you guys got me going with that whole prostitute thing. And when you got me going, you got me going.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Look, I'll admit, we're not the most wholesome show in morning radio. Okay? Between Jose's drunk movie reviews, Brooke's rampant infidelity, and my extremely low-cut V-necks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I see nipple a
Well,
lot.
it's pretty much suspenders, bro.
I mean, we're deviants.
Yes.
What can I say? But maybe the one redeeming thing about us is we all love Disney.
Oh, that's true.
Of course.
Seriously.
For real.
Like
Who doesn't?
the songs, the bright colors,
Yep.
the devilishly handsome princes.
That's not why I
Me
like
and you,
them.
Jeffrey. Let's
What's
do this.
not to love? And I know we're not alone. In fact, one of our listeners is a huge Disney fan too. His name's Kenny, and apparently Disney is what helped Kenny find a romantic connection.
Oh, wow.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
But he needs a little bit of help. That's why he emailed in to us. He's on the phone right now. Hey, Kenny.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, well, you do sound like a Disney fan. You're so happy, Kenny.
I do. I love Disney, but I gotta be honest, I like you guys too. I mean, you're not so bad.
that's
Welcome
nice.
to the show. Welcome to the second
you-
happiest
No.
place on earth.
Are you trying to find your happily ever after, Kenny?
Yeah, if you could help me out, that would be so awesome.
I know a place that does that for very, very cheap, if you want to know.
We'll see how this goes today. you know?
Okay, let's just focus on the woman that you want to call today. What's her name?
All right. Her name is Steph.
Steph?
Yeah, Steph. And you know, you did mention that I'm into Disney, as I told you in my email. I met her on a Disney fan site of all places.
Oh, you're that into Disney.
Oh.
I feel like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
call yourself a fan of anything anymore unless it's like you live that life.
Unless you're on the site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know, it's not like it's a Disney dating, you know, it's a fan site, you know, and everybody's kind of nice. But occasionally there's like trolls that get on our site and they start posting like rude comments, you know.
Well, you know what? Every Disney movie has a villain.
And those 8-year-olds
right.
can be really vicious sometimes, so I understand. What happened?
So this guy makes a post and he says that people without kids should be banned from going to the parks. You know.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's for all ages.
a little strong, yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I said. You know, I clapped back and I just said, look, you know, Disney is for everyone. You know, I don't have kids. And I go to the parks all the time. I even posted, I said, look, going to the parks without children is amazing.
Oh, I bet. I never thought of that.
You tell him.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that stupid teacup ride ever.
No. You move through the park so much faster. You don't have to spend a bunch of money on souvenirs and extra food and stuff. You don't have to carry a lot.
Well, and getting on rides must be awesome because normally when I'm with my family, it's like, oh, you need how many? 5? Okay, wait for the next one.
I know.
And you're
Yeah.
like, you can just
I know,
hop
right?
on. Yeah.
I know, exactly. And sometimes you even get to cut up front. But, you know, I see these parents, and I got no problem with people with their children, but they're pushing a stroller and they're carrying all their stuff for their child, you know.
Okay.
And,
I mean, I feel like we're kind of derailing. Like, we understand how adamant you are. Where do you meet this woman? Where does she come in?
Sure. So I commented, you know, I'm defending going to Disney, and she actually saw that and messaged me, and she was like, hey, way to put this guy in his place. She actually called me a Disney prince.
Oh, wow.
She's got the moves.
She's on brand.
I
know, and so I thought that was kind of cute. And so, you know, we had a little side conversation, and eventually we exchanged our Instagrams, and we started messaging back and forth.
Okay.
And after messaging so often, I decided to ask her out.
Did you take her to Disneyland?
Oh.
Not yet. I don't have that kind of budget.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it'd be kind of cute. There's a mall nearby that I know has a Disney store. So I thought it'd be cute if we met up at the mall and went to the Disney store, browse around.
Cute.
Did she like that idea?
She did, and she picked up this stuffed Lilo doll, you know, from that movie Lilo and Stitch. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Oh, I love that movie. And, you know, I always wanted one of these." So I thought it'd be kind of cool. I bought it for her there.
Nice.
She was really happy about that.
And it's always cute because, like, if the relationship works out, you have a memento from your first date.
Oh, I didn't
That's
think of that.
right.
And if it doesn't work out, you have something to destroy to help you get over it.
That's good, Jeffrey.
Mhm.
It was just a sweet, sweet moment.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I took her to her car and said goodnight. I went in to kiss her goodnight. I thought we had a good time. And she kind of a little backed away from the kiss, but she gave me a big, solid hug. And then he said, "Would you like to hang out again?" And she said, "Yeah." This was about a week and a half ago or so. And I haven't heard from her, you know.
All right, Prince Charming. You just hold on a second. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Princess Steph for you.
Oh, I like her.
And we'll see if we can get that glass slipper to fit, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
I meant that in a totally platonic way,
I know.
okay?
Felt not like
I promise, no.
or something.
No, just a date. We'll
Yeah.
find out. Hold on. Just tuning in for the second date, we're talking to Kenny, who's a big Disney fan.
Yes. Very big.
And he took out Steph, who's a fellow Disney lover, on a romantic Disney date. They went to the Disney store at the mall where he bought her a Lilo doll. He even got a hug towards the end of the night. But, it's funny, Kenny, I rarely do this. I was looking back at your email, though, and there's something you wrote there that you didn't bring up in the first part.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And you mentioned in the email that you sang this song that's playing right now to each other at some point during the date. Is that true?
So cute.
Yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but sometimes just break out in song. We love these songs so much, and we were at dinner, and when they brought the dessert, I just started singing "Spoonful of Sugar" from Mary Poppins.
At the dessert.
Will you sing it for us?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and she started singing with me, and we just had a blast. I mean, people were staring. Obviously, people were staring at us.
This
But
song
it,
really makes you
Jose
happy.
is so into this.
Yeah.
He's so happy right now.
I just feel great after hearing that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's incredible. It's fantastic.
I'm with you. I think Disney is great, and I can get down on some Aladdin just like anybody. But I think
Wait,
maybe...
Agreed.
Down on
I
Aladdin?
agree. Yeah.
What do you-
Okay.
Or Little Mermaid, whatever. I like Disney.
No.
It's just, do you ever feel like maybe this was a little bit overboard and it was so Disney that it just came off as childish?
I don't think so. I mean, the way she and I were talking, she was right there with me. She said she's just as much a Disney fan as I am. I mean, when you connect with somebody on that level who likes Disney as much as you do, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
good for you.
Well, let's try and connect with Steph on a phone level. So I'm going to dial her right now, and we'll try and get you your second date, okay?
Try not to break into song, okay, when
No,
we're talking
do
to
it.
her.
Do it.
No, you guys, stop.
Can I sing Lady and the Tramp?
No.
Just wait till we talk to her first, and then maybe you can jump in, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm down the number now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Steph?
Yeah. Who's calling?
Hi, my name's Prince Jeffrey,
Stupid.
and I work for a very magical radio show called Brooke And Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah.
I've never heard of you, Prince Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
You're not sweeping her off her feet.
Oh, no.
Jeffrey.
Well, somebody wished upon a star
Oh,
that I get in touch with
Hey,
you
I like it.
because you went on a date with them recently and you haven't been getting back. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry. This is just so strange. Like, is this like a prank?
Okay, no,
No.
it's not a prank.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's a lot of dumb jokes based on Disney, but it's not a prank.
No,
will be
they're
more.
not dumb, Brooke. These are clever.
You're awesome.
Okay.
They're Dumbo.
I'll simplify it down.
Terrible.
We're doing something called a second date. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll contact that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird. We know.
It's much less whimsical when I describe it that way, but a guy reached out to us about you, and his name is Kenny.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's why I was making those Disney references earlier.
But that definitely makes sense. That's weird that he contacted you guys.
Well, the reason why he reached out to us is because he had such a great time going out with you, but he doesn't know why you've been ghosting him.
I'd rather not get into it. I mean, it's going to hurt his feelings, and I'm trying. That's really not the Disney way to be hurting other people's feelings.
Oh,
that's
sweetie,
very
not the
sweet.
Disney way. I mean, I thought, my guess was maybe he was too into Disney for you. Like he took it too far.
Oh, you think he's too Disney?
Oh, that's not the case for you?
You guys are kind of funny.
What?
Kind of.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
Look, you know what? If he's ready to hear it, you can tell him this.
Okay.
He is a Disney.
A what?
A Disney.
Fizney with an F?
Yeah, Disney with an S.
What does that mean?
He's just a fake Disney fan. Like,
What?
Oh,
He's a fake.
fake Disney.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Why would you say that? He seems like a very serious Disney fan when we spoke to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe on the surface, he puts up a good front. Like,
What?
meeting him the first time, you can kind of get that sense. Like, you don't know him. Like, you had, like, one conversation with him, I'm assuming.
He's on a Disney fan website. He took you to the Disney store for a date. He sang a song from Mary Poppins. My God.
Which
at a
is like
restaurant.
old school Disney.
Like,
That doesn't make a Disney fan.
what makes a Disney fan then? I am very confused.
I'm looking for someone who 100% knows the ins and outs of everything Disney and doesn't try to like skate away on like a few songs and like take me to the Disney store. Like, that's not what a hardcore, honest to God Disney fan is.
Oh, wow.
But what happened to make you think that he wasn't like a diehard?
So I told him the last time that I went to Disney, I got pixie dusted, and he had no clue what being pixie dusted was.
I don't either.
Now, what does that mean? Pixie what?
Pixie dusted. You know
Okay.
how Tinkerbell has pixie dust?
Yeah.
So pixie dusted means you get something like for free, or you get like an upgrade. You know, like so. The last time I was at Disney parks, I was at one of the kiosks getting a Mickey Pop, and the cast member said, "This Mickey Pop is on us." And then when I brought it up, he knew nothing, like zero. Like, his face just washed over. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it.
Oh, like our faces.
I don't mean to laugh, but that seems so absurd.
It seems
like,
pretty intense.
yeah, that he didn't know what pixie dusted means.
That's just one thing. Like, you don't even understand. Okay. He also was trying to convince me that the Avengers are Disney characters. Like, the Avengers are not honest to God
owned
Disney
by
characters.
Aren't they
Disney.
owned by Disney now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acquired. They were acquired by Disney.
Oh. Okay.
You
True.
can't put the Avengers on the same pedestal as Mickey and Minnie and Donald.
I just think
and
you're
Goofy.
missing out on maybe a good relationship because something that, I don't know, seems so trivial to me.
Honestly, like, I think the only reason he really wanted to go out with me is because he sees, like, I can dress up as Snow White, and he thinks I look really hot dressed up as Snow White.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of accusations being thrown around right now, and I think it's only fair to ask Kenny about them directly because I need to tell you he's been on the other line listening the whole time and wants to speak with you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's a small world after all. Isn't
Ah,
Kenny?
there it is.
I cannot believe that it was because I didn't know about pixie dusting. That's why you've blown me off.
Kenny, it's not just pixie dusted. It's the Avengers. It's the fact that you didn't realize that there were different castles at different Disney parks. Like,
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
Isn't-
I thought they were all the same castle.
Me too.
which they are not, first of all. Any hardcore Disney fan knows Sleeping Beauty's castle is at Disneyland, and Cinderella's castle is at Walt Disney World in Florida. Like, anybody knows that. Like,
Steph, I'm sorry, I got to interrupt. You've got to calm down.
Yeah.
This is why people can't say that they like anything, because if you don't know every single specific thing about a subject.
no, he is a Disney. He's fake Disney. It's Disney. There is no. You don't deem yourself a Disney fanatic and then come at me with not knowing the castles and talking about all the Marvel characters. Like, that's not how it works.
But Steph, isn't this behavior and the way that you're talking, isn't that not very Disney-like?
I think it's very snooty.
No,
I think
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a cuss word in the Disney world.
I mean, you're acting like one of the evil stepsisters at this point.
Look, you all need to settle down and shut up because you pushed me. You wanted to know why I didn't want to call Kenny back, and I told you. He didn't even really know the words to a spoonful of sugar. He knew that. A spoonful of sugar.
Okay.
I don't even think it's fair for me at this point to ask them to go out on a second date.
You have to do it.
Maybe it's easier for me to just ask Steph to give back the Lilo doll.
Honestly, if he wants Lilo back, he can take it. Like,
Okay.
it like wasn't even a special edition Lilo doll, so he can.
Oh.
You can get that anywhere.
All right,
Ew.
Kenny.
Okay. Well, Kenny, man, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, like I said, we all start at different levels of fandom. You know, she might be more hardcore than me, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
You know, now I know what pixie dusting is.
All right.
Well,
Well,
But
bring you
Disney,
down.
try
just to
again.
make sure that you're not a Fisney, I'm going to play this song and you need to sing it word for word flawlessly. Here we go.
But sugar helps the medicine go down.
Disney! Get off
Oh,
the
you put me on
show.
the spot. You put me on the spot.
I'm kidding, Kenny. I love you.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever somebody claims that they're sick and they can't go on a date with you, that's when you show up to their house to make sure.
No.
Yep.
What?
You have to make sure that they're not faking it. And that's exactly what Andrea did, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now.
Oh, no.
She called the dude out for being sick.
No, what?
And now he's not calling her back. But apparently it worked out better than what it sounds like I'm saying. Andrea, what's up? How are you?
Hey, Jubal. Hey, Brooke. How are y'all?
Good. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today? What's his name?
His name is Mike.
Mike. Okay. And how did you meet Mike?
We work in separate places. We were just at the same bar for an office happy hour.
And you thought maybe you could help merge companies. A little merger, huh?
Maybe. I was thinking more, he could just do a feature on our next product.
Okay.
So what'd you like about this guy?
He had a really sweet personality. I mean, he was really smooth. I went to order my drink at the bar, and he slid up next to me. He's like, after I said my drink, he told me his drink, and he's like, oh, and put them together. I'll pay. So it was really sweet.
Oh, he meant put them on the same tab. I thought you meant he wanted you to mix drinks. I was like, that's weird.
A merger.
Yeah.
Another merger.
All right. So anyway, he took care of your drinks. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, seemed like a really nice guy. I mean, we started talking, and he's got really popping blue eyes. Total sucker for that. And by the end of the night, he asked me out.
Okay, so in your email, you mentioned something about him getting sick, so you needed to go over to his place?
Okay, so the day of the date, he texted me, and he had to cancel because he said he was sick.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I felt bad. I mean, I'm a compassionate person. I'm nice. So I offered to come over to his place with a care package, and he agreed.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's really thoughtful of you, especially for someone you haven't even actually gone out on a date with yet.
Well, I did have a little bit of a double motive. I mean, I've been burned on a first date before, so I just wanted to make sure he was actually sick.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see if he was actually telling the truth.
So what happened when you showed up?
I knocked on the door and he opened it, and he was actually sick. I mean, yeah, he looked terrible.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
That's what you want to hear from somebody who's interested in you. Man, you look terrible.
You were lying.
yeah, he looked worse than terrible.
So he wasn't lying to you then?
It was bad. Definitely not lying. Probably actually kind of underplaying.
And how long did you hang out with him at his house while he was sick?
I offered to stay as long as he liked him, and he seemed to really, appreciate the care package.
So what was in the care package? Lube?
What? No.
Dude.
For the throat?
No. I brought him some soup, some crackers, a little bit of candy,
Okay, good.
NyQuil.
Okay.
Pretty kosher stuff.
The normal get well stuff.
Not lube.
Maybe that's where you went wrong. Maybe he's one of those guys that likes a good lube to solve his cough.
All right, well, I will keep that in mind next time he's sick.
Nothing soothes a wet cough like some lube. So how did things end with him?
It actually ended a little bit uncomfortable.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, so we seemed to be having a good time. I offered to stay as long as he would like. I thought maybe he'd like the company. All of a sudden, he kind of abruptly went, well, I should rest.
Whoa!
And, really awkwardly just, put on my shoes and said bye. I mean...
Wow, okay.
Wait, after you just brought him a get well package?
Yeah.
So he just kind of killed it, huh? Just like you're talking, he's like, hey, I need to rest. Get out.
It wasn't that rude, but he did motion towards the door like, you need to leave.
Whoa,
Wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Did you feel like he was angry or he was just uncomfortable because he was sick?
It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, he was sick, so I'm just hoping he was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And have you talked to him since then?
No, he hasn't texted. He hasn't called. I mean,
Not even like a thank you for the care package?
nothing.
Wow. Okay.
So he's either blowing me off or his sickness got worse and now he's dead.
Oh my
Well,
God.
at least you could take some solace in that. Like maybe it was a really bad cold and that's the reason he's not calling you back, not because you did something wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
I mean, I'm just as confused as you are. I mean, he asked me out.
Right? Yeah.
And I show up to his house with a care package, and now I haven't heard from him.
Oh, no.
That's kind of rude.
That's
So,
weird. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is less of a second date update and more of a welfare check. Just calling to see if this dude is still alive. If you're just joining us, Andrea is on the phone, and she wants us to call a guy named Mike today. They met at our office happy hour, and then when they scheduled their date, he told her that he was sick and he couldn't meet up. Then she tested him and said, oh, well, how about I bring you a care package? Because she thought,
So
one,
extreme.
that he might have been lying, and two, it would be a nice gesture. And he actually said yes. She brought over the care package, and he was really sick.
Yeah.
They hung out for a little while, and eventually he said, hey, I need to get some rest. You need to go. And that's the last that she's heard from him. So, Andrea, if I call this number and somebody answers and asks me if I'm next of kin, should I hang up then, or...
Oh, my God. Yes, please. Just hang up. Pretend like it never happened.
Okay. All right.
Do you feel pretty foolish that you basically accused him in your mind of lying and then you were wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely surprised he was actually sick, but I mean, there's no reason to not call me back, for another date.
Yeah. Or at least just to say thank you, because he didn't even
Yeah.
thank you for the care package.
I will say that.
Exactly. I'm just really confused.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get your answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Thanks.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Mike, please?
this is Mike.
Oh, good. You're feeling better. I've been so worried about you, Mike, and this cold you had.
Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. What's Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
It's a good question. I don't really know. But
You should.
according to most people, it's a radio show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're calling you today because we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. Technically, you didn't really go on a date with this person, but they're still wondering why you aren't calling them back.
Okay, that sounds pretty messed up, but
Her name is Andrea.
okay.
Okay?
So you-
And you remember Andrea. She brought you a care package when you were sick, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What do you mean? I guess you could say that. Wasn't it filled with things to make you feel better when you're sick?
Yeah, it was, technically. I don't know, if somebody says, I want to make you a care package, you kind of expect a bit of care in that package, and she came over, and it was literally a paper grocery bag with canned soup in it, and like saltine crackers, and like candy, but not even real brand name candy, like...
What? Are you? Wait, hold
Are
on.
you ripping on her care package?
No, I'm just saying that, it's clear that she said, I want to bring you a care package, and then stopped at the store and literally grabbed the first thing she saw. And
Dude, that's what a care package is. She stopped by the store and got you things you needed.
yeah, but if you're going to go out of your way to do a thing for a person, I'm just saying, either put some thought in it or wait till our first date. I don't even know this girl. This is the first impression or the second impression that I'm getting is like, here's some stuff that I have in my house.
Okay, wait.
Wow, so is that why you're not calling her back, because of the little effort she put into a care package for you?
Well, no, it's not just that. That was disappointing, to say the least. But then the thing is, the energy was so weird. So I'm sick, right?
Yeah.
And she comes over and, instead of kind of hanging out and maybe getting to know me, the first question she's asking really specific questions about how sick I am, and she asked me if I get sick often, and what my symptoms were, and it felt I felt like I was on trial a bit,
Or that you were at the doctor.
Yeah.
or that I was at the doctor, but neither of us are doctors, so I didn't know what her angle was, you know? Like,
What's your
How
angle?
paranoid are you? Like, what are you testing me? You want to see if my genetics are good? I don't get sick that often, twice a year. Thank you very much.
that's kind of what it felt like.
But did you, I mean, it could have been that she was nervous and it's the first time you guys have hung out without alcohol and she didn't know what else to talk about.
Well, it just seemed to me that she didn't totally believe that I was sick. Like, I had to answer all these questions about how I was sick and how sick I really was. And I felt like they kept going on. If it was one or two questions, that would be one thing. But at a certain point, I was like, do you want a doctor's note?
Leave me alone.
You should have supplied her with one.
I guess so.
So it was her careless package, not a care package, and her constant grilling you about being sick that made you not want to call her again.
Well, I got a kind of possessive sense about her, and I'm not into that.
You know, I don't get that sense about her at all, and she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you, so we could ask her if she's possessive like that.
Wait, she's been listening to this whole thing?
Yeah. Andrea?
Hi. How are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were listening at all.
Yeah, I did hear everything, Mike, and it's really interesting to hear your take on how things happened.
Well, you should know that's how I felt at the time, and I was called by a radio show, which apparently you sent an email to, which doesn't help my general feeling about the whole thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just really confused because it seemed like, I thought I had, reached out and did a really nice thing for you, but apparently it didn't quite come off as kindly as it was intended.
Well, your intentions weren't very clear to me, and if you do this in the future, maybe put a little more thought into that so it won't seem like you just showed up with a bag in order to get into the door and find out some information. 'Cause that's what it felt like.
Oh, wow.
I mean, when you've been lied to once, sometimes you just want to see how many liars are out there.
Okay, so you were testing me, so I was right.
I just
That's
wanted to
crazy.
see if you were all right and make sure, there wasn't any red flags, immediately up front. I mean, if you lied to me and we haven't even got on our first date.
Yeah, we haven't gone on our first date, so probably best not to take the time when I'm sick to grill me and find out whether I've killed anybody.
But Mike, I mean, you've got to listen to her explanation right now because it does kind of make sense.
It
Yeah.
makes sense to a paranoid person.
She's been burned a bunch, Mike. Give her like a little bit of a break. I mean, you're the jerk that's complaining about the quality of care packages over here.
She brought me canned soup. I could go get canned soup from the store. That's not care.
I didn't know if you were lying. I mean, if you're a liar, like, you only get canned soup. Like, I'm not going to pull out, like, my mom's homemade recipe. Like, that takes 4 hours to make
I kind of get it.
for a little liar.
I just didn't get a good first impression. So if I got to stick around for the good soup, I don't know if that's worth it to me.
Well, let's see if it's worth it. Mike, would you like to go out on a second date with Andrea? We will pay for it. We'll buy the ingredients for the soup that she can make.
I can confidently say no.
Really?
Yeah, this is already way too nuts for me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, knowing that, then I suppose I would also like to not go out because apparently...
What?
No, Andrew, you can't do that. You can't go back and say no. I'm saying no.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I am saying no right now.
Wow. Okay, Mike, you hear
Okay.
that? You could have had a date, but now you don't get one because Andrea decided no.
That's fine. That's just fine with me.
Oh, man.
Did you hear me, Mike? I said no.
Yes, I heard you.
All right, well,
Okay. She's clear.
sorry we couldn't get you guys to go out again, but at least you both agree that Andrea said no.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, that guy's a pretentious douche with like a lot of O's in douche. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Andrea wanted to call this dude named Mike. he got sick when they were supposed to go on their date, so she put him to the test and was like, well, I'll bring you a care package. And he accepted because he was actually sick.
Yeah.
She really wanted to see if he was lying to her, and he wasn't. He was sick. But the reason that he wasn't calling her back was because he didn't like the care package that she brought over because it contained regular, average canned soup and some candy that wasn't even like special candy.
Generic.
She didn't
Yeah.
make her own candy?
Ridiculous. So he wasn't into her because of that, and then she got upset, and at the end turned it around on him. So we asked if they wanted to go on a second date like we always do, and he said no. But then she said, "No, you don't get to say no. I'm saying no."
Well, I really think if we back it up, this really wouldn't have worked out anyway, because first date and she's already like a private detective,
Yeah,
thinking
true.
he's like lying about being sick.
And that was his point too. He could tell that she
Yeah.
was testing him to see if he was actually sick, so he wasn't into it. But
Yeah.
she says no.
And that's all. That's the most important part.
Oh, yeah.
Can't fire me. I quit.
Exactly.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings.
Spring.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
How do you do a second date update for a couple who's never been on a date before and never even met in person? I personally have no idea, but we're going to have to figure it out because that's what we've got today for today's second date update. Kristen is on the phone, and apparently that's her situation. What's up, Kristen? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, you sound so chipper.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay, but I'm actually a little bit sad because here I am. I'm having to do a second update.
Yeah. All right. So
Never good.
your email said that you never actually met him in person and never went on a date. So tell us a little bit about the guy you want to call today.
Well, his name is Thomas. We met online, and we were talking for about a month.
That's a long time.
It is a very long time. I mean, first of all, I have to tell you that he just looks so handsome. And even on the phone, like the tone of his voice, he just seemed like a gentleman, you know, and we just had like a really deep connection.
Can I ask why you guys didn't meet up in that whole month-long period of chatting?
We never were able to sync our schedules. And so we tried, but something always will come up, especially with his job. But I do have to tell you guys that it just went to the point that we said, I love you.
What?
No way.
I mean, it was just that deep of a connection.
Wow.
Who was the one to drop that first, you or him?
He did, but I said it
yeah.
back.
I want to be happy for you, but I'm having all sorts of red flags. Like,
Yeah.
has he asked you for money is my first thought, because it feels like he's setting you up to take advantage of you for some reason.
He's a gentleman. You know, we talked a lot about our lives and where we were in our lives, and we both really want a relationship and something serious.
Okay, so you definitely liked him a lot then. Loved him.
Yeah.
Well, I know it sounds stupid to say I love you to somebody before you meet them, but, you know, once you say it, it's out there, you know?
Yeah.
And in the moment, it just felt right.
And so did you guys ever try to meet up?
We finally got to have this date, and we were going to have dinner at this restaurant, and I show up, and he never shows up.
Oh, my gosh. How long did you wait before you realized he wasn't showing up?
I was there for about 45 minutes.
Damn.
And I was texting him, and then finally he got back to me, and he said that he went to another restaurant that had the same name, but it was in a different town.
What? He messed up the town location? Okay. I mean, at what point are you not going to believe this guy? He's either catfishing you.
I could honestly see how that's happened. I only one time has it happened to me, but it's happened.
Anything is possible, right? That's why I was thinking in my mind. But I also I was a little skeptical about it.
Yeah.
So why didn't he just say, wait there, I'll be right there?
Because he was too far. It was already too late. I'd been there for 45 minutes to an hour.
So what'd you do next?
I tried to look on Google, the restaurant on another city, and I couldn't find it.
So it seems like he lied to you then.
Yeah, I was very heartbroken.
Did you ask him about it?
I did ask him about it, and now he doesn't want to get back to me. Like, he doesn't text me back. So I've not even had any contact with him.
Oh, my gosh. I just don't like this guy. Aren't you mad, too?
I'm mad and I'm sad. I go from being mad and sad, because I just had, when you are dating online, you meet so many people, and I want a relationship. I want somebody who I'm going to be settled with, who loves me, that I love back, that, we can make this happen. And then
At this point, I think you should just strive for showing up to dinner. And all that other stuff. Baby steps until you get to all of that.
I know.
What are you wanting from this guy? Thomas, right? Like, what do you want from him now? You actually want to go out with him again, or you just want to tell him off?
I want to hear his explanation first before I decide if I'm going to tell him off, because I really want to know what happened. I mean, he went from saying I love you and having this amazing connection to leaving me hanging and telling me a possible lie. So I just want an answer.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Kristen is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named Thomas. Thing is, they've never actually met in person and they haven't even gone out on a date. They met online, they talked for about a month. Things got serious enough to the point where they actually said I love you to each other. And then they set up a dinner date and Thomas never showed. And his excuse was that he went to the same restaurant but in a different town, so he didn't have time to meet her. Then she Googled if that restaurant was in that town, and no. So it certainly seems like he's lying. All right, Kristen, before we make the phone call, I do have maybe some news that might be kind of disturbing to you.
Okay, what?
Well, I am actually Thomas.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I set this whole thing up to meet you during a second date update. Yeah.
Romantic.
I know. Pretty impressive.
Weird.
Oh, my God, you guys, my heart just dropped. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, seriously. Because right now, Thomas could be anyone. Do you still buy his story that he's who he says he is?
I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused. It's just, I really want it to be. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I just hope he's not lying to you and that there is, like you said, some reasonable explanation.
Yeah, I want to find out for sure so I can move on with my life.
Okay, cool. I'm going to dial his phone number right now then and see if we can get your answer. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Thomas?
No, this is not Thomas.
This isn't Thomas?
This is Glenn. Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name is Jubal. I'm calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay, hi.
Hi. I was looking to speak with a Thomas.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, you said your name was Glenn?
Yep, it is.
Okay. Well, Glenn, let me ask you a question. Did you start kind of an online relationship with a girl named Kristen a little while ago?
Sorry, what is this about?
I knew it.
That wasn't an answer to my question, Glenn.
Yeah, exactly, Glenn.
Well, the reason that I'm asking you, Glenn, is because Kristen emailed us, because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you back after, you can email us and hopefully find out why. And she told us a little bit about meeting a dude named Thomas online and talking to him for over a month. Things got very heated to the point where Thomas and her were saying, I love you. And then there was supposed to be a dinner date and that never happened. But strangely, the phone number that she gave me for Thomas is for you. And your name's Glenn.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, I was confused. I am Thomas.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, Glenn, we know that you're lying. Just come out with it. Why are you leading women on and telling them I love you on dating apps and toying with their emotions? That really hurts people.
I know it sounds like that. No, let me explain. So Thomas is my middle name, and I go by Glenn sometimes and Thomas sometimes.
Okay, but so you're admitting that you're the person that she was talking to.
Yeah, no, I know Kristen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. The Kristen that you were supposed to meet at the restaurant where you said you were in a restaurant in a different city, but then when she looked up that restaurant in the different city, that didn't exist?
Wow, you know a lot about me. Yeah, I did try to meet her.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of weird how honest you're being, because normally when people catfish somebody online, they would try to deny it.
Well, it's kind of complicated. I guess you could call it a catfish, but it's not like that.
Okay, well then can you try to explain it, please?
So actually I've met Kristen before.
What?
You've met her before.
You mean like you had seen her picture on the same dating app or something?
Well, that, but also I've met her in person. She just doesn't know that I'm who I say I am or who she's been talking to.
What?
Wow.
Now that comes off
so-
as not only like catfishing and like an a-hole move, but creepy. You sound creepy.
No. It's not creepy. I just wasn't expecting to talk about this right now. So I actually live in her building.
What? It gets even
You
weirder.
guys live in the same building?
Yeah, it does not as I didn't move in to like stalk her. I live in the apartment underneath her and I really like her and I'm just really nervous to talk to her.
Okay, no one brought up stalking. You're the only person that jumped to that conclusion, which is also a red flag.
No, you guys are accusing me and it's making me sound like I'm crazy, but I'm not. I really like Kristen and this whole situation is weird and I'm not a catfish.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing. If it's not catfishing.
Like I said, she lives in the unit above me, and I really like her. She's really cool and really pretty, and I'm just a kind of a nervous guy. So I thought I'd make this profile to get to know her and then, meet her or talk to her in person with this information I have.
And when you
Wait,
talked to
what?
her in person and you showed up and you were the dude that lives downstairs, you didn't think that would go bad?
Well, I was just trying to use the information to talk to her about things she would like, but a fake persona, I was never going to meet her as that. I mean, I was just using that to kind of get to know her better, but it got really out of hand.
So wait, you were basically like being a spy on a dating app in order to find out, I don't know, if she likes to go hiking, so that when you ran into her into the building, you could be like, oh, hey, I'm also going on a hike. Let's go together. And then she would fall in love with the real you, not the fake you.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for understanding.
Whoa!
No,
Wow. Okay, so you
still
catfished her to get research on things to talk to her about.
Oh, that's so creepy.
That is elaborate.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
And then how did you let your fake persona say I love you to her
that's
online?
I don't know. She's awesome, and I just got wrapped up into this fantasy.
Okay, did you mean to actually schedule a date with her?
Well, she was the one who was pushing it, and then I just thought since we talked a lot, like she could see past the weird beginning to this relationship we're going to have.
Did you have any plan of actually meeting up with her?
I did plan on it, and then I freaked out at the last moment.
Oh,
Wow.
So then what was your...
man.
Wait, so everything backfired and now you're just giving up on everything? You're not stalking her anymore?
Well, I was never stalking her, but yeah, I mean, it's all complicated.
Yeah, super complicated. You know what else complicates it even more, Thomas? Kristen is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
I don't even know what to think.
I don't think any
I
of us
don't
do.
either.
Yeah.
Who are you? Oh, Glenn? I don't even know who you are. Like, what do you look like?
We actually talked once in the laundromat, but I live underneath you. I'm in 102. I'm the guy with the shaved head. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to get like that. I think you're really cool and you're so beautiful, and I just was worried it wouldn't go well, so I don't know.
So you
I'm
decided
sorry.
to catfish me? Is that what you did? I mean, this is embarrassing.
Well, okay,
I don't need-
every night I have to hear
Darn.
you with your boyfriend upstairs, and that should be me. You don't
What?
even know me.
Wait.
What boyfriend? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That blonde guy, the one with the hair up to his shoulders, he's been around for like 6 months, and I hear you guys all the time.
First of all, he's not my boyfriend. It's nothing like that, okay?
He
Okay,
calls you his
he's a-
girlfriend. I've heard it.
What? You're like spying on her. So not only are you like creating fake personas to get into her life, but now you're just straight up listening to her conversations inside her apartment.
No,
scary.
our building
It's
is small,
scary.
and you guys are saying I'm lying. Well, she's also lying.
Really?
Yeah. Do you
Oh
have a
my-
boyfriend or not? Because if you do have a boyfriend, it's weird that you're online trying to meet dudes telling them you love them.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but-
all
It's
crazy.
not my boyfriend. It's a friend. We hang out a lot. It's a fun thing. It's not my boyfriend, and he knows that.
Oh, man. You guys are both kind of out.
No,
What's
no.
going on right now?
I don't care if she's dating 8 other dudes right now. What he did is so creepy.
Okay, I know we're both in like a weird place and this all started out really weird, but when we were talking online, there was something there. There was a good vibe and like...
I was vibing with Thomas, not with Glenn.
Well, I am Thomas.
No, you're not Thomas. You put on this like fake pictures. It's so bad. You have no
Those
idea.
aren't fake. Those are my brother, actually.
It's heartbreaking.
Those are pictures of your brother?
Yeah, those are pictures
That's
of my older
mean.
brother.
Does he even know that you're doing that? No.
Yeah, he told me I should do it.
Me.
No, he did not. Glenn,
Yeah,
stop
right.
lying. You are such a bad liar. Glenn, are you actually trying to still make this work? I mean, she would literally have to be just as nuts as you to want to continue whatever weird fantasy relationship you started.
Whatever. I mean, I'm not moving out of the building, so either we go on a date or just
Creepy.
like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
You cannot make me go on a date with you. This is just so bad.
Whatever. This all got really out of hand. I was just trying to get to know you because I liked you, and now it's just weird. And
Yeah, it's our fault, Glenn.
You could have talked to me like a normal person and just asked me out. Who knows? Maybe I would have gone out with you.
I did try to talk to you like a normal person in the laundromat, and you didn't even give me the time of day. You just walked out.
I don't even remember this. Who knows? Maybe I don't even know what was going on in my mind that day.
Whatever. I liked you, and I'm down to go out on another date if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sounds
Sweet. Well,
healthy.
Kristen, would you like
Yeah.
to go on a first date with
Who knows, man?
Thomas or Glenn?
Absolutely
Glenn or
not.
Thomas? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Well,
no.
yeah, I mean-
And I'm changing my lock. I mean, this is gross.
Oh, my God.
No, it is not an oh my God situation, Glenn. She needs to call her landlord right now.
All right, well, I'm not going to talk to you, so don't worry. I'll forget you exist, forget I exist, and tell your boyfriend I say hello.
Oh my God.
He's not my boyfriend.
Text in at 78592 says, I hope Kristen moves. Yeah, I think everybody does. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, this girl Kristen met a dude named Thomas about a month ago online, and things got really serious really fast. They were even saying, I love you to each other before they actually met.
Yeah.
They set up a dinner date, but Thomas never showed up. And then we tried calling Thomas, but a dude named Glenn picked up the phone, and he admitted that he lived in the same apartment complex as Kristen and set up the profile because he hoped to learn some extra background about her.
God, when you just spell it all out, it's so creepy.
Yep.
You know, right?
And she was creeped out, especially when
Yeah.
Thomas said he knew about the other guy that she'd been hanging out with in her apartment.
You want to know something about her? Maybe just ask her?
No.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
Online as another person.
As a date,
And it
yeah.
didn't work out well for him because he did not get a second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you got to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Most of the clams that go into chowder have this preservative. I found a company that had a clam where the ingredients on the package say clams. That's it. The flavor was unbelievable.
Duke Seafood and Chowder with 7 locations around the Sound.
Tomorrow, Slappy and the Goosebumps Monsters.
Did you miss me?
Bring Halloween to life.
I hear it's a real scream.
Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween. Rated PG. Only in theaters.
Football is my dream. I want a life better than the one I've been living.
For Spencer James.
I can help out with that.
The whole game.
I want you to come play for me. Beverly Hills, huh? Yes, sir.
Is about to change.
Aren't you some, crazy good football player?
I do all right.
Tonight on the CW.
Y'all in trouble now, boy. We need to get rid of him.
From executive producer Greg Berlanti.
Tell me about these Beverly Hills girls. They skinny. Skinny? Skinny.
Inspired by the true story.
I don't belong here.
You can make something of your life beyond football. If I had a tenth of your talent, I say forget this place and bounce.
Comes the highly anticipated new series.
I'm asking you to play for something bigger now. Because when you do,
Second date update.
Can the venue that you take your date to ruin your chances at a second hangout?
The venue? Yeah.
I mean, I know that happened to me at the inflatable hot tub palace.
Oh.
Good date, weird venue.
Yeah.
Apparently, they ran out of cleaning equipment a few months before that. So, try having fun in brown water.
Ew.
It's not ideal, I'll say.
You just still went through with it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
there's a
we're
lot-
there. I paid the $15 for
Okay.
so got to go through with it. And you know what? That's what one of our listeners, Andy, said in his email to us. He said he had this great girl, but maybe he chose the wrong place to do the date.
Okay.
So, Andy, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, I wish I could say it's good to be here, but I'm wondering what's going on with her.
We get it. No offense.
Yeah, it sounds like you're working from a little bit of regret right now.
Mhm.
What's the woman's name that you went out with?
Her name is Ari.
Okay.
I love that name.
Oh, Andy and Ari.
I
That's
love
kind of
it.
cute.
That flows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a sitcom.
Yeah. Or a podcast.
Yeah.
One of them is wacky. The other one is also wacky.
Yeah.
So where did you take Ari for your date?
So I took her to an axe throwing bar.
Oh, dude, that's a great date.
I still
Oh,
want to do
nice.
this.
Dude, I have been on a date there. I mean, I think it's so fun.
I've been before, yeah.
I know Brooke's taken her husband there a few times, hoping to make it look like an accident. But, you
Like,
know.
why isn't it a bar? It's in the woods.
Yeah.
Throwing axes.
But no, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. What could go wrong there? Why are you regretting that?
Well, we met online, and she was, like, really cute. I mean, if I'm being honest, I have a thing for girls who wear a ponytail with a baseball cap, and that was her profile picture.
Hot look, dog.
Oh,
I
dude.
totally feel you. It's very rare.
Why did both of you just do that?
Oh, it's just such a hot look.
I just
Girls don't
pictured.
understand.
I just envisioned Ariana Grande on that bicycle in that video on the
got-
stationary bike with the
It's
hat
not who
and the
this
ponytail.
is right now.
Bro,
That's
you
not
had me at
Well, I don't care
Ariana.
who it is, but and her name's Ari. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
That's
my
what I
god.
thought when
Okay,
we-
Wait,
so
was it Ariana Grande?
It sounds like to me we need to try less, apparently, on dates.
Yeah. Okay, no, I
Throw a
feel
hat
you.
on.
She's a girl that wears a ponytail with a hat over it. Okay.
So she felt low maintenance from her profile pic is maybe also what you got from it, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was just very cute, and I was just excited because we had chatted, and she seemed super cool. I found out we were both left-handed, which I know it's not like a big thing, but it was just kind of like,
Right.
I don't meet many girls who are also left-handed.
Right, you can share a hatred of scissors together.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay.
Exactly.
So you said that you kind of regretted the axe throwing bar. Like, what happened when you went there?
Yeah, let me tell you about the date itself. So, like, she showed up, and she was wearing flannel and suspenders, kind of like a lumberjack.
She
no.
like went full theme mode.
I love it.
All right.
It sounds like she was into it.
It was a little bit much, but she did look cute.
I mean, she was
Okay.
she was
Yeah.
definitely rolling the dice on that one. I mean, it's almost like wearing a costume.
Yeah,
Right.
you're going to stand out for sure.
Okay. So after you got over her outfit, how did the axe throwing go?
It was great. We played a few games, and she was pretty darn athletic, which, again, I thought was attractive.
You can't show up in flannel and suspenders and not be good at throwing
Yeah.
the axe.
Agreed. And she was really good. But the place itself, you know, I was a little disappointed, if I'm being honest, because I wish I researched it more, because it was way more expensive than I thought.
Oh, it's pricey.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
And there's a drink limit. That's the worst part.
like 2 drinks usually.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And it's not cheap, for sure. Like I've only done it once because I kind of left with the same feeling. Like that was really fun, but it was a lot of money.
Okay.
Just to throw an axe.
Is that how you felt, Andy?
Yeah, it was like $10 for a light beer, and the axes. It seemed like they just had axes out in like their grandfather's shed. They were like falling apart a little.
Oh, sketch.
Yeah, so I was a little frustrated.
All right. So the venue isn't exactly what you wanted, but were you able to like connect with Ari?
Yeah, I thought we had a great time, and you know, I might have made a couple comments about the axes, kind of in jest, but I wasn't like going out of my way to complain, and it wasn't like unreal the best date ever, but I thought we had a lot of fun. And after we were throwing axes, we got a beer at the bar and just had some good conversation. And then she said she had to get going, and I was already thinking about the next date.
Okay. And I mean, how did it end? Did you tell her that? Did you tell her you wanted to see her again?
Well, we were texting after, and I told her, obviously, I want to take her out again. But now it's kind of weird. She won't respond to all my texts. Like, once in a while she responds, but I have to send, like, texts on different days just to get a response out of her. And
oh, yeah.
so I think maybe she didn't like the date spot because it was a little janky, and And I thought that her and I, we got along very well.
Okay. So you're thinking that maybe she was unimpressed with this particular axe throwing bar? Like she wanted a classier axe throwing bar with like crystal diamond axes that,
Oh my God,
that
that'd
you
be
guys
so
throw?
cute.
I will say she
I
did
would
come
love
in
that.
costume.
Yeah.
I mean, she sounds kind of serious about it. So
And it wasn't quite Instagram worthy.
Right.
Maybe that's what the problem is. But did she ever complain about the status of the bar? Did she seem disappointed?
Ooh, that's the question.
Not that I could tell, really.
Okay, that's good. I mean, if it really annoyed her, she would have been on it all night.
It sounds like you really honestly don't know what's wrong.
He was just distracted by her ponytail bouncing around as she threw that axe. But
Exactly. If I knew, I wouldn't be calling, guys. But I have no idea.
Well, let's try and find out. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Ari for you, and we'll try and get you a second date update, all right?
All right, great.
All right, hold on there.
Second date update.
Wearing flannel shirts, drinking overpriced beer, while throwing axes at a wall.
Yes.
Dating sure has changed over the last few years.
Yeah, that's a fun date.
And an expensive date.
You get suckers like Brooke who will pay a mint for it.
Yeah.
Right, Brooke? Because you said that you did that.
Dude, I'm such a sucker. I love a fun activity.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do.
Andy didn't describe it as being fun because he probably paid over $100 for some low-quality axes with 2 warm beers to go with it. And he didn't even get a second date out of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to try our best to right that wrong. And guess what, Andy? I promise you that my performance today is going to be a bullseye.
Sounds awesome.
All right.
Do you know what I just thought of? Because you had no idea what could have gone wrong. I wonder if, because she showed up in flannel and suspenders, I wonder if she was embarrassed. Do you know what I mean? Because you weren't wearing anything like that.
And she thought it was like a themed dress-up thing?
Totally, and she could just never recover from it. So she didn't have a good time.
Did you get that feeling, Andy?
I mean, I didn't get that feeling, but...
Alexis, if that was you going on the date and you showed up in an outfit, would you be embarrassed?
I mean, I would never wear that in the first place. I don't own a flannel, so
Okay.
it's not my thing, you know?
You're just
I
embarrassed
know the
for her.
hometown you're from, and it should be your thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's not,
so
Brooke.
let's not act like you're
Unlike
classy
you,
over
I
here.
know how to step away from the hometown look.
Brooke goes to bed with an axe next to her, so.
Okay, Bangs, let's just call Ari, and we will try and find out what's going on. All right, Andy, here we go. I'm dialing the number right now.
Hello.
Hi, is this Ari?
This is Ari.
Hey, Ari, my name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's probably pretty weird to be getting a call from a radio station.
Yeah. Did I win something?
Not exactly, but depending on how this call goes, maybe. Because we're calling on behalf of one of our listeners who went on a date with you. His name's Andy.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Okay, so you remember Andy. Now, we're doing something called a second date update, and we're trying to help Andy figure out if something went wrong when you went out with him the other day to the axe throwing bar.
Really?
Yeah.
So, just curious, what did he tell you about our date?
Well, he said that you guys played a few games, had some beers. He said you showed up in a flannel outfit, kind of like a lumberjack, and he thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, he did? Yeah. He thought it was cool.
Oh, were
Yeah.
you embarrassed that you showed up in almost a costume?
No, I wasn't embarrassed at all.
Okay.
I don't know. It seemed to annoy him that I was dressed like that. He was all like, wow, why didn't you tell me? I could have done it too, which was just such a weird response. And,
That's not really, I mean, that doesn't sound like he's annoyed. It sounds like...
He wants to join in.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said I was cute, but that I didn't necessarily need the lumberjack outfit to look cute.
Oh.
Okay.
Kind of like backhanded.
I mean, yeah, it is it's a weird compliment for sure. But is that the only thing that went wrong? That he didn't compliment you?
In the way you wanted.
No. I could get over that, but like,
All right.
we went to play the axe throwing, which I mean, he wasn't great at, but hey, I was not great at either. And so we played 3 games, and I just happened to beat him all 3 games.
Nice.
I love that.
All right.
You didn't like rub it in his face or anything?
No.
Oh.
Brooke's like, why not?
Yeah.
Like each game, he's like, okay, this is my turn now. This is my turn. So then it gets even worse. He like went all like Karen and asked for a manager.
What?
And was like blaming the equipment, the bullseye.
Oh, God.
No way.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
embarrassing.
not even like a machine. Like, I get it if you're, like, playing pinball. And
Well,
like, hey, the thing's not adding up right.
He did mention to us that the axes did seem kind of old and
subpar.
Yeah, not to his standards.
They brought him a whole new set.
No, they didn't.
Just so he could prove himself.
What?
No.
And I still won.
Okay.
Dude, I mean, this is a guy who you feel maybe is really fragile in his own masculinity. Like that he was actually threatened by you beating him at an axe throwing competition.
Yeah, he was just such a sore loser about it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go have drinks. It was a game. It was supposed to be fun. Let's just leave that behind.
I guess we never did ask Andy like who won when
'Cause
we
it
were talking to
It's not
him.
important.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, usually it doesn't.
It's
And
like
if you're
as long
like-
as you had fun.
Totally, and if you're a fun-loving person, if you're getting beaten, you like are self-deprecating,
Yeah.
or
You're like hyping the other one up.
Or, to be honest, what I do is I try my best, and if a girl beats me at something, I'm like, well, I'm letting you win because I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
But really, they just are better at me than
Okay.
It's axe throwing. It's not a real sport.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
it is,
don't say that to
actually.
the lumberjacks
It
that are
is,
listening
actually.
because it is real.
Triggered Brooke.
Yeah. Was he able to recover when you guys were having drinks? I mean, obviously not because you weren't calling him back, but
So, I mean, as we were headed over to have drinks, he told me that my suspenders were twisted and that he wanted to fix them. So then he went to fix it and it like bunked him in the nose. And I was like, oh my God, that's such karma for what's just.
Now he's getting beat up.
I don't know if this is karma, but I do need to let you know now, Ari, that Andy has been on the other line listening to this entire conversation. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Andy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, and I'm kind of shocked by this.
Are you?
You mean like, is she not telling the truth?
I mean, no, like, yes, she won the first few matches, but look, I'm a very athletic guy. If we had played like a few more games, I would have won.
No one asked. That wasn't.
Yeah,
That's not the point, dude. Like what she's saying is you're a little whiny about it, and you ask for the manager. Don't do that on a date ever.
Turn into a Karen.
You were there, okay? That was a safety hazard. All those handles were loose.
He was looking out for the safety of the other customers, Brooke. This wasn't about him.
Exactly. It's just an unsafe environment. Look, I'm an expert axe thrower, okay?
No, you are?
It's true. Yeah, absolutely.
Angle you're taking.
Wait, why do you say that?
Because I've actually set the record at 2 different axe throwing places. One in Saskatchewan.
In Saskatchewan?
Wow. Okay.
Dude, everyone knows Saskatchewan's
Someone's
Because
trying.
nobody else went to the bar.
My name's on the wall there, okay?
I'm sure it is.
His name's Bud.
You're not
He threw
hearing
axes and threw his name into the wall using the axes.
Dude, Ari's not calling you back not because of your axe abilities. Are you not hearing that?
It sounds like you're too competitive, brother.
I'm not too competitive. I'm just a man, and like.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Already, buddy.
You're coming on a little strong, trying to impress Ari.
I'm not trying to impress. It's just what I am. Look, one time I played flag football with Tim Tebow, and I tackled him. So
Wait,
You tackled Tim Tebow? He's a man of the Lord.
He was on the bench at the time. I just came up behind him.
That's actually pretty cool.
Hey, Ari, are you turned on after you heard that story about Tim Tebow?
Oh my gosh, so turned on. Look, a
Pretty
real
impressive.
man would be gracious and not obsessed with beating his date.
Gracious is a good word there.
I was being gracious. I let you win 4 times in a row before we had a drink.
Oh,
Here we go.
Now you lost on purpose.
Oh, this is exhausting.
He only called the manager over to make it seem like he was upset about it. It was all an act.
I didn't,
Really gracious.
I didn't want to mention this, but I'm nationally ranked in axe throwing.
Okay.
How do you get better as the conversation
Yeah, like I'm good on the stats.
I actually
don't want
invented axe throwing.
Honestly, Andy, just be confident in
I'm
yourself.
not. I didn't want to brag. I didn't want to brag about this kind of stuff, but now
You're
that
being humble. This is humble.
you guys are laughing and all, but you couldn't be more far off about me.
Okay.
Well, we'll try not to laugh, but
If you prove us wrong, we would gladly accept it.
Come down to an axe throwing place with me. I'll show you.
I mean,
now
okay,
you're
look.
challenging me, bro.
Let's take this outside.
Andy, at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter what we think about you. It's really what Ari thinks about you. Ari, what do you think? We would like to send you out on another date with Andy, and we'd pay for that. I don't know how you feel, though, after hearing this conversation.
Maybe
Where's
like
your
a
head at?
non-competitive date.
It has gone from bad to worse. I've heard way more than I really ever needed to hear.
Did the record in Saskatchewan turn you off? Is that what it was?
Too intimidating.
Yeah. He's too much of a man now.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Like, if you don't appreciate me for what I am, I'll find somebody else who does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't handle that much man. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, Andy. It sounds like we're not going to be able to get you a second date here.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Okay, and seriously though, like you seem like a delightful person when you aren't trying to prove yourself. Like
I don't have to prove myself, okay? Just look at the national rankings. That proves me.
You should print that out and take that with you on your date.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We got a text into 78592. One of our listeners is apparently going to go check all the Saskatchewan websites to see if there's any axe throwing bars that have records up on their walls.
Leave this man alone.
Yo,
He's
do you know
already
what,
heard.
Do you know what he would say? It's only in person. You gotta see it in person. It's on the wall.
No,
it's on the wall.
I want them to go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
you don't
That's
need
why
to-
I love our listeners. Somebody actually wants to play detective and double check this guy for axe throwing records. Like, who does that?
Our listeners are the best.
They really are.
Who even believes him enough to like? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think he just wants
This
to prove
is
him
like,
wrong.
if you look up fragile masculinity in the dictionary, it's his picture.
Yeah. I mean, can't say that I was surprised that he didn't get another date.
Yeah.
Because his story just kept on changing throughout the call. Like at the start, it was his very first time axe throwing, and by the end, he was freaking Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That
My
is so
middle
true.
name is Axe.
Yeah.
So,
I put on Axe body spray.
And I don't know if he was still trying to save a date by proving that he was good at it. I'm like, yo,
saving his
dude,
pride.
that has nothing to do with why she's not calling you back.
He wasn't even listening to her.
There's
at that
not
point.
been a woman on the planet that has like turned somebody down because they weren't good at.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, I did something the other day for the first time in my life.
You apologized.
No, never. It's something that you probably all are going to be like, you probably should have done that when you were like 8 years old, but I tried to fly a kite.
You've never done that?
No, I've never flown a kite before.
It explains so much about why you are the way you are. And now it makes it way creepier because I'm imagining you by yourself.
With a bunch of little kids around me. Cool, it's in the air. It was hard. I couldn't get it to work. It was very frustrating. It was like a little kid's kite. And I was like, oh, try this. And
Really?
first time ever. It's very difficult.
You need wind.
Well, there was wind.
Oh, okay.
And everybody else had their kite flying but me. And I was like, no wonder I never did this. This is stupid. Yeah. I bring it up because Josh is on the phone with us this morning for the second date update. And Josh took his date kite flying.
That's awesome.
I've never heard of that.
I
That is
love that as
interesting.
a date.
How you doing, Josh?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I hear you're quite the kitesman. Is that what they call it?
Kitesman, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Do you do like tricks and stuff? I mean, are you an impressive? I'm serious. Are you an impressive kite flyer?
Yeah, kind of. I am. I mean, it is a bit challenging, but it's kind of fun. You can make the kite sort of turn in circles, and you do it just right, so it's really cool.
Mine just hit the ground, and then I tore it up and threw it away. Tell us a little bit about the girl you want us to call today. Her name is Nicole.
Yeah, it is.
All right. And what'd you like about her?
She was pretty, and we're kind of the same height, so that's kind of cool. I don't want to be the short guy because I kind of am short.
Oh, okay.
A little bit, but yeah, she just was really down to earth as opposed to my kites. So she was one of my coworkers, and
Josh, did you?
I don't really date a whole lot. So
Yeah. Can I ask you a question, Josh? Did you just say down to earth, unlike my kites?
yeah.
That's a wonderful. I was not expecting a kite joke this early in the morning. Thank you for that.
I try.
Did she seem to enjoy your kite date?
Yeah, she did. I mean, I didn't really tell her that I was going to have a kite, but we met, and I had my backpack there, and I was like, oh, I have a surprise for you, and she's like, oh, what is it? What is it? Excited, and I pulled out my kite, and so it was really cool,
What was her reaction when she saw the kite?
She was like, oh, okay, like something different. It seemed like maybe, oh, here's something different, not
your average, bottle of wine or whatever.
I think it's a cool thing to go
Me
to
too.
a park and fly a kite. Like, I can't think of anything to do but dinner.
Yeah,
ever.
me too.
So
I think it's awesome.
It's nice that you have something creative and a skill that you can take the girl out and do something different.
Yeah, and once we got going, she seemed to be pretty impressed. It's not just like a kite from the grocery store or something. It's a professional kite, and because I do this a lot as a hobby, and it's just not easy to fly a kite, and there's a lot of intricacies to it, how you hold the string and how you pull, and which way your arms go, and the air pressure, and there's drag from the wind. And
Yeah,
so
I've seen those dudes out there that can make them, like dive down almost to the ground and make them flip back up in the air. You know?
Yeah. And that can be, I felt like that could be really impressive. And when it got going, I thought she was impressed, and she took the string as well and was able to fly it and got it up in the air. And so it was nice interaction there. I felt like it was good to accomplish something.
Did you stand behind her and help her guide the ropes?
Yeah, a little bit. hold the string.
Yeah, I
So
did.
shy about it. Yeah.
How did everything end with you when the date was over? Did you guys do anything other than hang out and fly your kite?
Well, we flew the kite, and then we just had a few minutes to sit down and talk, and time flies when you're flying a kite. There you go. There's another one for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Time flying.
She said that she had to go, and I just was like, hey, let's do it again. And she was like, oh, I'll see you later, or something like that. I don't know. I was so nervous. And then she left.
Josh, how was the conversation? Because I'm not knocking you by any means, but I'm imagining you were really nervous.
Yeah, I did fumble a little bit here and there, but listening to you guys, I try to take cues from the best, and you guys are so cool and witty, and so I'm trying to come up with good stuff to say.
Well, that's nice of you, but I can't fly a kite and you can. So I think that you've got one up on me there.
A little bit, yeah. So, but she was nice. She seemed to enjoy the conversation. So, I felt like, second base. This has got to, it really does seem like that might happen.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since you went on the date?
Well, I've called her a couple of times, and I haven't left a message. I just want to talk in person to say, will you go out with me again, or say, I had a really nice time.
Well, you could always leave a voicemail that just says, hey, call me back.
Yeah, I thought about that too, and then, of course, I got nervous and hung up. So.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Josh.
Well, we will play a song.
Oh, goodness.
Come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, man. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Josh is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Nicole. And Josh is quite the kitesman. Is that the right word, Josh? What would you call it? You're good at flying kites.
Yeah, kitesman.
Kitesman, you like that?
Ah.
I didn't even know if that's a word or I just created it, but I like it. I think that's a way you should describe yourself to everybody.
I am a kitesman.
Josh the kitesman is on the phone with us. He took the girl that he wants us to call this morning, Nicole, out on a date to fly kites. Maybe, Josh, maybe you're not as good at flying kites as you think you are, and it was a big turnoff for her. You ever think about that?
I don't know what would be more disappointing.
If she just didn't like you or if she just thought you were a bad flight kiter, which one would hurt you more?
I know exactly. Why? He's a horrible kite flyer. Why would I go out with him?
Oh, gosh.
Then there's nothing you can think of that happened on your date that was odd?
I don't think so. I thought it went really well.
Yeah, Josh, just because I like to prepare for the worst here, what is the worst case scenario for you right now?
Oh, I guess maybe just rejection. Cause I really like this girl, and it's been so long since I've had even a date, let alone a good date, and it would be certainly disappointing. But I am hoping for the best,
Okay.
Positive outlook,
All right, we're about to call her right now. You ready to go?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, man. Good luck. I'm going to dial the number.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nicole, please?
This is?
Nicole, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Hi. Why are you calling?
Just to check in. We check in with people once in a while to see if they've listened to our radio program and do a little bit. It's called research. So, quick question. What's your favorite Katy Perry song?
Teenage Dream?
Nice. All right.
That's it, Jubal, get to the point.
The point is to just do a little research. While we have her on the phone, we might as well.
There we go.
Nicole, I'm actually calling you for another reason than to just find out your musical tastes and if you listen to our show.
Oh, okay.
You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and you've been blowing him off and not returning his phone calls, so he emailed us because he wants to know why.
Okay, who is it?
Well, I'll describe him, and I'll describe him with one word. A kitesman. He's quite the kitesman. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, God. Okay.
He likes to fly kites. His name is Josh, and he's a listener to our show. Emailed us to get a hold of you and find out why you're not calling him back.
Oh.
Was it the kite flying thing? You didn't like the way he flew kites?
I feel bad saying anything. He's so nice.
Yeah, but he's also the one that emailed us because he wants to know.
Oh, God.
Think about it this way. If he did something weird on the date or he's like doing something wrong on the dating scene, you could be the one to at least help him out and let him know and be honest with him if nobody else will be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll tell us?
All right.
All right. What did you not like about him?
It's nice that he, wanted to do something different and it wasn't just a typical movie date. But he, kept talking incessantly about kites. And it was just...
We talked to him on the phone because he wanted to tell us a little bit about your date. And, yeah, you can tell he's really, really, really into kites.
And he's trying to share something that he likes with you, and he's probably just nervous, and, that's what he knows, so he's most comfortable talking about that.
Yeah, I didn't know that, people actually flew kites and, knew the mechanics and the engineering and all this stuff about it. So it kept trying to, move us in a different direction, hey, you want me to go grab us something to eat? And he was like, no, there's more tricks I want to show you.
He was trying so hard to impress you.
So you're picturing if you went out on another date with him and actually started dating the guy, you'd play second fiddle to his kite, basically. You'll always be his girlfriend, but he's married to his kite.
Come on.
That's how you felt it would be like?
Yeah. I mean, he was saying things like, this was the best gust I've ever seen. What? I didn't
But couldn't you
reply to that? And so I just didn't.
But don't you kind of like a person who is passionate and can dork out about something they love? I mean, granted, he took it too far, but...
No, I mean, I think it's great that he has passion. I just didn't connect to it. It was kind of when someone's talking incessantly about a subject that you don't care about, you just want them to shut up.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Why didn't you tell him that? Because he's tried to call you a few times. Did you think about answering the phone, or did you just send it to voicemail and not want to talk to him?
I just couldn't. He's so nice. I just thought, okay, maybe I'll just not answer the phone a whole bunch of times when he calls, and maybe he'll get the picture and he'll stop.
Well, I do have to tell you this. Unfortunately, you're going to have to talk to him now because he's actually on the other line listening to everything that you just said.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
What'd you think about what Nicole said, man?
I'm kind of a little surprised. I thought we were having a really good time. I thought, teaching her something new was good, and that's kind of what, my friend sort of said, hey, you should try to teach her something new, and so that's what I went with. And Nicole, I just thought you had a good time.
Well, it's not that I had a terrible time. It was just that it wasn't about us. It was about me watching you do tricks with a kite. I know nothing about you, so.
Yeah, I thought if I spin the kite around and do some tricks, I just wanted to be impressive because I can't do hurdles or anything like that, or throw a football really well. So I thought maybe if I do a trick with a kite, then that might be kind of cool. And I just wanted to impress you because you're so nice and smart, and I just really liked you a lot. And you're so pretty, and I just wanted to do something different other than eat or something.
No, I appreciate it. I really appreciate that you thought of doing something different. Talking about the G-force of something and the mechanics of kite, and I wasn't even following what you were talking about.
Josh, could you maybe see where you needed to ask her more questions about herself?
I was so nervous that I thought maybe if I put a little energy into the kite experience that, perhaps she might, it might work out. But I guess that was a wrong choice. I love kites. I think it's so great to like fly, and we can't fly with our own arms, and so it's nice to like have a kite in the air and be free, kind of.
Nicole, did you have fun flying the kite for a little while?
It was interesting. Yeah, I've never done that before. So, I'm not into it the same way.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Of course. You don't have to be necessarily to date somebody. Josh, do you have other interests than your kite?
Yeah, I do, of course. I'm not closed off to one single thing, of course.
Okay. I mean, kites are your favorite thing, but you definitely have...
Kites are just, kites are my favorite thing, my favorite hobby. But I do like other things.
Nicole, would you be interested in learning other things that Josh is interested in?
Or better yet, you could even teach Josh something that you know.
Oh.
I'd love that. Really would. Yeah, that would be great.
Well, then how about we send you out on another date? We will pay for it.
Sure.
You would?
Yes.
All right.
I guess I'd be okay with finding out more stuff about Josh.
Perfect. Then we will pay for you guys to go out again. Josh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I look forward to getting to know you a little bit more.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I know a lot of times in the second date updates, I make fun of people for their date choices.
Yeah.
But I think today's date actually sounds like a good time. Apparently, Olivia, who was on the phone to do a second date update, went with the dude that she met to go to the park and drink some boxed wine.
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sounds like a good date to me. What's up, Olivia?
What's up?
Was this classy boxed wine or really, really bad boxed wine?
It was like in the middle. I feel like it was an okay choice.
And you're not a homeless person or anything, right, Olivia?
No, I have a home.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name, first of all?
Okay, his name is Thomas, and we met at the coffee shop on my block. We had ended up there at the same time, several mornings in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I had noticed that he was really cute, and he eventually introduced himself to me.
And how'd that go? He's like, my name's Thomas. I like Franzia. Do you? You a big fan?
I was like, we're a match made in heaven.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, he introduced himself and asked if I lived in the neighborhood, and he was super nice, really cute, dark hair, blue eyes, pulled together, looked like a grown up.
You were excited every time you saw this guy in the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's every woman goes into coffee shops expecting to meet the man of her dreams.
Really?
Right?
Is that that's where you guys troll for dudes?
I usually go for a tall latte, but
No
apparently
idea.
I was looking for the wrong thing.
Well, yeah, if you can get both, then it's even better.
Yeah. All right. So you admired this guy from afar for a little while, and he finally approached you.
Right. He gave me his number, and we started texting back and forth, and I don't know, he was really funny, and it was going really well.
So whose idea was the box wine in the park?
That was my idea.
All right.
Nice.
I like it.
And was it a daytime date, or are we talking 2 a.m. box wine in the park? Because that's two very different scenarios there.
No, this was Saturday afternoon, gorgeous day. We had planned to get together, but we hadn't decided what we were going to do, and then it was so nice out. I was like, let's just go to the park. I'll bring wine. I didn't say box.
All right, so you surprised him with boxed wine at the park. Did he like the date, do you think?
I think so. I had a great time.
Of course you did.
Yeah, we went into the park. We walked around a little bit. I brought a Frisbee, and it's I don't know. I like park dates because going to the park, you can feel like a little kid kind of, and just play, and you get a.
Did you guys play freeze tag?
No, we played hide and seek though.
You actually did?
Wait, are you being serious? You played hide and seek?
Yeah, well, so we walked around a little bit. We drank some of the wine, and we played hide and seek. But I sort of thought we were playing for fun, and then he hid all these places that were not really fair. He hid in the men's room.
So did you feel like he was just trying to actually get away from you at that point, or was he still being playful?
I don't know. If he was, it didn't work because I went in there.
Wow. So, all right. You went in there and hung out with a dude in the men's room at a park.
Yeah,
a lot of bad stuff has happened
in men's
in men's rooms.
Two on a Saturday, right?
No. I think all the time. That's a very, very dangerous place to be.
You are funny. I really think that this is a great date so far.
Thank you.
Why do you think he's not calling you back?
The only thing I can think of is that I maybe drank a little bit more than I should have. And when I drink, I get kind of loud and silly. And maybe he doesn't like that, especially because we were in public. I don't think I did anything too embarrassing, but I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure out. I thought I went really well.
I mean, when you say you drank a little bit too much, you remember all the date, right?
Totally. Yeah. We did after we left the men's room, we went and hung out on the blanket for a while. We just talked. It was super cool. He gave me a kiss before we left the park.
Ooh.
What kind of kiss? Lip kiss? Cheek kiss?
It was half cheek, half lip.
So the side of your mouth.
Awkward.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
was it bad timing.
You guys were going in for a hug and then at last minute decided to kind of kiss?
Yeah, maybe.
I hate those.
Weird.
What's the last thing that he said to you?
He said he would call me. Oh. But when I didn't hear from him for a couple days, I texted and said that I had a great date, which usually with most guys, all you have to do is say I'm into what's happening, and they're on board. And I didn't hear back from him at all, which was super weird.
Whoa.
And so I waited a little longer, and then I called him. He didn't answer, and I started worrying if he was even okay. So I blocked my number and called him from my work phone. And he picked up, but then I got really nervous because how was I going to explain that I was calling him through my work phone? So I hung up.
So did you at least breathe heavily to him for a little bit?
No, I probably went and then hung up.
All right.
Do you feel in retrospect, you're you kind of went a little crazy for a second.
I know, but you know how it is when you meet someone that you really like and then you got one vibe and then all of a sudden the vibe is totally different? Yeah. It's what happened?
Okay, so we know he's alive because he's answering his phone. You know that much. Okay. You just don't know why he doesn't want to talk to you, right?
No, I hope you can get him on the phone to find out, because if I'm putting off a weird vibe, I guess I want to know about it.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Olivia is on the phone. She went out with a guy named Thomas on a date to the park. They played little frisbee, ran around, had some fun, and then, of course, the box wine happened. And then the date became kind of a blur. She says she got a little tipsy, but she does know that at the end of the date, they sort of shared an awkward hug/side kiss. He hasn't answered any of her phone calls or texts, except for the one call that she made from her office phone where she blocked the number just to see if he'd picked up. He picked up, she panicked, and then hung up the phone and didn't talk to him. So we know that he's at least answering his phone, and we're going to attempt to get him on the line right now. Olivia, you ready to go?
I'm ready. I hope you guys can figure out what happened. I really thought we hit it off.
You sound really rad, but do you think that maybe he was, I don't know, looking for more of a stereotypical girly?
Yeah, I mean,
type?
That's the only thing I can think of is that I scared him away with my silliness and being kind of loud and crazy.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. Are you ready?
Okay, I think so.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Thomas there?
Speaking.
Hey, what's up, Thomas? How are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's
that exactly?
It's a radio show.
Oh, man, I think you got the wrong number. I never signed up for any radio thing at all.
I know you didn't sign up, but I don't think I have the wrong number. Did you go out on a date with a girl named Olivia to the park a little while ago?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes, because if you didn't, you could have probably said no to that question pretty easily. Well, Olivia actually emailed us to get a hold of you.
All right. What does that have to do with me?
She wants to know why you're not calling her back.
Are you kidding me?
No. It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Olivia said that she had a great time with you at the park and was totally expecting on going out again, but you haven't been answering any of her phone calls and kind of been ignoring her, so she wants to know why.
Well, I'd rather not say. I mean, especially not on a radio show.
So you do have one reason?
It's complicated.
Oh. When isn't it? I mean, that's what dating is, right?
Can you give us anything to go on? She really wants to know it. All we're going to do is get the answer from you and then report back to her.
No, man. I mean, you can just tell her that we didn't really hit it off, and sometimes, you figure that out early on, and that's all it was.
From her description of what you guys did, it sounds like you had a great time.
No, she's a fun girl. She's really attractive, great sense of humor. That's something I think is really important. Honestly, I think she's really cool. It's not going to happen. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
is there anything that I can tell her? Any reason why it's not going to happen, other than just you don't want to?
Well, I mean,
even if it's complicated, because she feels like she's been left hanging. She just wants to know why.
And can you imagine hearing that? Like, oh, I'm attractive, I'm fun, I'm funny. So the problem is what?
Okay, I met someone.
What?
You met somebody?
I met someone.
Okay. All right. That's pretty straightforward. You found somebody else that you like more.
Yeah, actually, as it turns out, I met somebody the very same day at the time that I was with her at the park.
What? How?
I did not plan on that. It just happened that way.
But how?
So you're out on a date with her, and then you're like hitting up other girls?
No. Like I said, I didn't plan on this at all. I wasn't hitting on anybody when this took place. This was not me going after someone.
Okay, so somebody came up to you.
Sort of.
Was it like after your date was over and you were going to your car? Like, I just don't understand how that could happen when you were with her on your date the whole time.
Well, there was a time where the two of us separated for a short time.
Okay.
Okay.
She suggested we play hide and seek.
Yeah.
And
I thought that was fun.
Is that when you met somebody?
Yes.
Wait,
I met somebody else while I was hiding.
You were hiding in a park and you met another woman. That's
weird.
No, not exactly like that. And I was actually hiding in the men's room at the time.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that changes the story a little bit, doesn't
So
it?
you
I mean, that's cool, too.
Wait.
you met another woman or a man?
I met somebody that came into the men's room, put it that way. That
Okay.
doesn't spell it out.
Okay. I'll accept that as an answer.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that one.
So are you gay?
I don't really go by that kind of a label. I just, I go either way you could say, or I dabble in both flavors.
Okay.
Holy sh**.
You follow
So-
your heart wherever it takes you.
You went to hide in the men's bathroom, and you ended up meeting a dude.
Yes.
I'm gonna say right now, if you would have texted her back or explained that to her, I am pretty sure any woman with that excuse is gonna be like, "All right, well, I
have fun."
Or they'd be like, wow, he's making up that big of a lie.
Am I that unattractive?
Yeah. Is that why you didn't say anything to her? Do you think she's not going to believe that?
No, I just think that it comes off really. I didn't want to come off like I was hitting somebody else up.
Yeah.
The way it went down, I was hiding in the men's bathroom. I was in a stall. I actually didn't lock the stall or whatever, and the guy opened it up. He's like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Hey!" And I just went right into an explanation. I said, I'm playing hide and seek," and he said, "What?" And I was like, "I know it sounds weird and stuff." And then he started laughing a lot. And I was trying to explain myself, and I don't know, we just had like instant chemistry, and he's really cute. And
Wait, did you?
I got his number, and that's what we've been seeing each other.
Wow.
Wow, the men's bathroom is so much more exciting than any bathroom I've ever been in.
It happens.
Was he still in there when she went in and found you in the bathroom stall?
No, he had left like a minute before she came into the bathroom, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, that would have been awkward for your two dates to run into each other in the men's restroom.
It was absolutely the most unique and just craziest way I've ever met somebody, but it just happened naturally, and it felt very romantic.
Oh my God. Is it weird?
You crouched on top of a bathroom toilet in the men's room, meeting another guy, and it just sounds so romantic
But
there,
I love
Thomas.
it. I mean, I think it's such an awesome story.
I think it's not the most romantic places to meet somebody, but sparks flew, and you can't deny it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I bet I know somebody who's going to be even more shocked about this story than us. She's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
You kidding me?
No.
You're not serious.
No, I am. I'm 100% serious. Olivia, you there?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh wow.
Are you
Olivia,
serious?
I don't know what to say.
Tell me you're making this up.
I'm not making this up. I'm so sorry. It's not something
Okay,
I intended to happen.
So let me get this straight. We go on this awesome romantic date, and you met a dude in the bathroom at the park, and then you just ghosted on me?
It sounds bad when you put it that way, but yes, that's what happened.
Like, is this even for real? Like, this is like not in the realm of possibility of what I thought happened.
Yeah. I wasn't in the realm of possibility of what I think anybody thought.
No. I thought for sure you were an annoying drunk the whole time.
Thank you, I guess. I don't know which is worse.
Olivia, I sincerely apologize. It was not anything that you did. I like you. I thought it was going great. But I just met somebody that I had instantly stronger feelings for.
You met him in a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
The only reason you were in there is because I'm super fun and play games.
You're right. I mean, Olivia, I guess I have you to thank for me meeting him.
Yeah, Olivia, you're a matchmaker and you had no
welcome,
idea.
I guess. Like, is we going to put that on my dating profile? Like, really good at hooking dudes up with other dudes in bathrooms?
Hey,
that's
you know
an
what?
impressive trait that not many other people can claim.
You'll probably get a lot of people hitting you up.
You know what, Olivia, maybe the three of us can just meet up. You might really like him, and we could, go to the coffee shop or something.
Whoa. All right, on that note.
You are open, sir.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's happening. On that note, Thomas, would you like to go out with Olivia again? We will pay for a second date. You can bring along that dude, and you guys can all go out and grab dinner or something.
Do something.
If she wants to go on a three-way date, I'm in.
Three-way?
Wow. Olivia.
Come on, this is actually a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. I mean, an attractive guy you're already into.
You went from having no date to now a three-way at a coffee shop. And what's more fun than that?
No.
You say you're fun and crazy. Like, this is right up there with the kind of thing you say you do.
There is no possible way I am doing this. I cannot believe that this is why I got ghosted.
Oh.
Well, at least you don't have yourself to blame.
I guess.
Are you sure? I mean, it could be a lot of fun for all three of us.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right.
No thanks.
Well, Thomas, thank you for being honest with us.
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations on your newfound relationship.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, too. And Olivia, sorry that you didn't get a second date.
I'm going to, go drink another box of wine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Normally, if you're on a date with one person and you meet someone else during that date, it's very rude.
Yeah.
But today's second date update was so shocking that it was like,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Get after it then, I guess. If you missed the second date update, Olivia wanted us to call a guy named Thomas. They went to the park, hung out, got a little drunk, played some games, including hide and seek.
Yeah.
And when we got him on the phone, he was very reluctant in telling us why he wasn't calling her back, but we finally got it out of him. Apparently, while they were playing hide and seek, he went into the men's bathroom to hide in the stall. And then a dude walked into that same stall, and those two had a little bit of a love connection.
Hey.
And they got each other's numbers and everything. And then he left. She ended up finding him in the bathroom for hide and seek. And then she was confused why he wasn't calling back. Turns out he's not calling back because he started a relationship with that dude.
He sounds very happy, though, in his relationship.
Yeah, he does.
Crazy just to
It
meet
is.
anybody on another while you're on a date. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
but if you met someone else while you're on a date, same sex, you're like, that's rude. You're a jerk. But if it's like this and you didn't know that the guy swung all kinds of directions, you're like, okay, well,
And
that's
I guess
fine, I guess.
At least he didn't do it in front of her. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Yeah.
hitting on somebody else blatantly in front of her. And he said he wasn't looking. It's
But-
just that the man found him during hide and seek before she did.
You could tell he felt bad too. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he was like,
He was sorry about it.
Yeah.
He just found
So-
somebody else, another dude.
God,
And
man, that guy has got serious game.
he did. He did offer another date with her, though. He was like, yeah, we can go out again. You, the guy that I'm now dating, and me
Yeah.
can all go out and get coffee and see what happens. And she turned it down. She was not interested in that.
Someone brought it up on text message right now that said, I can't believe all three of you were so disappointed that she didn't say yes.
Yeah, I was. I was like, turn,
Live a little.
Yeah.
turn those lemons into lemonade. Lots of lemonade all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Roger is on the phone today to do a second date update. And Roger, after reading your email, I've decided that if you don't get a date with the girl that you want to call today, I will gladly volunteer my services and go on a date with you. Because you sound, look, I'm taken, I have a girlfriend, but you sound like the kind of guy that I could spend a weekend with.
Wow.
Definitely.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but I don't know if you're my type.
Well,
You're a smart man,
We'll
Roger.
see.
You're a smart man.
I've changed a lot of people's opinions about me over my time on this planet, Roger. Maybe you and I can. Anyway,
Maybe if you could give me some concert tickets, I don't know.
let's get into your date, though. Tell us about the girl that you want to call today.
Well, her name's Monica. I met her a couple weeks ago. I was out at a cocktail bar with one of my friends, and we were drinking, and he had to leave early. But I saw that the cocktail races, she was smoking hot. So, I decided to stay for a little bit, have a couple of drinks, over tip, get her attention.
Yeah, because I'm sure she never gets that ever as a hot cocktail waitress.
You never know. Well, we started having the best conversation ever. We started talking about sitcoms that we wish would come back on television.
Oh, that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I hope they remake Golden Girls because that was one of my favorite shows.
I'd love to see a remake of Golden Girls.
Yes, Blanche was so hot.
All right, do we need to do the second date update, or can we just have this conversation now?
No, we'll stay focused.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time doing that, Roger, but
Way to be boring, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we had a great time. It was an amazing conversation. We actually closed down the place. I stayed with it to closing. Yeah.
Well, okay, so how long did you stay? Because I've been in the situation where you're having drinks with a friend, they leave, and then you hang out at the bar for a little while, make friends with the staff. But there gets to be a point where it's an okay amount of time for you to be there by yourself, and then there's a point where you've been there way too long, and now you're the creepy dude.
No, it was only 2 hours. I wasn't there till the sun rose or anything like that. It was just 2 hours.
And was this your date, or did you ask her out on a real date after this?
Well, we just met. This was open and gamut. But, the conversation was going well. We were joking around. So I asked her out on a real date.
Okay. And what'd you guys do for your date?
We didn't get to go out on a date. She wouldn't go on that date with me.
Why? Was she busy or something?
She didn't feel comfortable with the date suggestion I came up with. I suggested somewhat of an extravagant date.
Like a helicopter ride?
No. I had a little bit to drink, so I probably shouldn't have asked this, but I asked her to take a trip with me to the Mediterranean.
What? Wait, did you just say Mediterranean for a first date?
Whoa. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
And that's why I was saying that if you can't go out with her on a second date, I will gladly go to the Mediterranean with you.
Gold digger.
There's no shame in my game.
There's no shame in mine either. That's why I asked. You never know until you ask.
So wait, did you already have a trip planned and you were going solo and you needed a partner, or were you just going to go buy tickets on a whim for both of you?
Tickets on the whim, It's nothing like spontaneity.
Wow. And did she say no to that, or did she think about it?
At first she thought I was joking, but I was serious.
So if she would have said yes, you would have literally bought tickets to the Mediterranean and taken her on vacation with you.
Absolutely. We'll be on the beach in Malta right now.
Dang.
So you honestly think it's a good idea for a woman who just met a stranger at a bar to agree to go halfway across the world alone with him?
I don't see a problem in it.
No.
What should I do? Take her on the first date and invite her out for beers? Every guy does that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's definitely a way to set yourself apart. Yeah. So she obviously said no to that.
Yeah, she said no.
Yeah,
she said no, and I haven't heard or spoken to her since. She hasn't returned my texts or my voicemails or anything.
Oh, weird.
I would be totally freaked out by you.
Yeah, but not ghost him.
Yeah, you're moving way too fast, way too quick. If we're talking Mediterranean the first time we meet, it's going to be marriage and babies by the third date.
I just believe life is to be lived. I have some family members that left me pretty well off.
Oh.
And, I want to enjoy it with someone. I don't see the problem in it.
Okay.
Well, I've never dated a rich man, so maybe that's the problem.
I never said rich. I'm way past that.
Wow.
Again, man, you're just making yourself just more appealing to me. You got to stop this, Roger.
There's rich and then there's wealthy.
Oh, my God.
So you've tried to call her a bunch and she hasn't returned any of your phone calls at all?
Yeah, and text. Nothing.
And the only reason you can think of is because you probably scared her off by offering her a trip to the Mediterranean right when you met
I
her.
think it's too much. Everybody loves rainbows, right? But when they see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, they get scared.
I'm guessing you, being the wealthy man that you are, don't get turned down very often.
Absolutely not. But this girl was different, and I want to spoil her and take care of her, and I just need the opportunity.
Okay, well, we'll give you that opportunity. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
If we don't go on the trip, I'm buying a radio station.
Congratulations. I would love to work for you. Wow. Absolutely. All right, hang on the phone, man.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just tuning in, Roger is on the phone. And today he wants to call a girl named Monica. He was actually out at a bar having drinks with a friend. Then his friend left and he hung out for a little while. Got to know the cocktail waitress. That's Monica. And he thinks he's not getting a call back because at the end of the night before he left, he got her phone number. And then he offered her a trip to beautiful Mediterranean, where you'll be whisked away from your job as a cocktail waitress and get to spend a week getting to know Roger.
Hello.
Roger's a mild-mannered guy who likes old TV sitcoms, loves himself some Golden Girls, and some Mai Tais in the Mediterranean. All right, Roger, are you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, let's get my girl.
Now, Roger, you say you're really wealthy.
Yes, actually more than that, but I'm trying to play it down for you guys.
More than wealthy? What? What is more?
Do you think that maybe a woman doesn't want to have a sugar daddy? Like, because that's what it sounds like you're trying to be to her, to me.
No, I'm not looking to be a sugar daddy. I just want someone that I could spoil and take care of and show a good time. That's it.
Okay.
And I feel like that was her. I really, really liked her. You know, funny thing aside, I really liked her a lot.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. By the way, second date update costs $115,000.
Oh, I don't have any cash on me.
Oh, convenient, Roger. Real convenient.
Take checks. You can wire it.
Hello.
Hi, is Monica there?
This is Monica.
Hey, Monica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Are you okay? What can I help you with?
Well, I wanted to call you today because I actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You probably have the wrong number.
Are you a cocktail waitress?
Yes.
Okay. Did you meet a guy the other night at the bar who offered you a trip to the Mediterranean?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. That's very specific stuff, and that's the Monica that I'm looking.
It is very specific. That's why I'm a little freaked out. So, how do you know all this?
Well, I know all that because we actually talked to that dude.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
That statement didn't make it more normal.
Yeah, okay, and there's a lot of people there. So, I don't understand what's... pardon me. I don't know. This seems like this is very strange.
We do... I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, it's fabulous. Okay.
Now, you didn't technically go out on a date with this guy. His name's Roger. Did you know that?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, you didn't technically go on a date with him, but he told us about how he met you that evening when you were working, and he really liked you, and he thinks he kind of screwed it up at the end because he offered to take you to the Mediterranean right after you guys met.
That is true. So he called you guys?
Yes, he emailed us actually to see if that's the reason you didn't like him.
And you don't think that's weird?
Oh my God, I told him that it was totally crazy and that I would never recommend any single woman going overseas with a man that they don't know.
Yeah, and also it's crazy to call a radio station to call me or email a radio station to call me. That's weird too.
Well, we've been doing
but-
this segment for a while now. I know it's kind of weird to get a call out of the blue from a radio station, but he really liked you though.
Did you actually like him when you were talking to him before the whole Mediterranean thing?
I mean, we got along great. He was very handsome and, very nice. But, I mean, it's a bar. I'm working, and you meet a lot of nice people that say outlandish things. When he said Mediterranean, I thought, falafels, but he actually meant the Mediterranean.
Here, what did you think when he brought that up after he met you? Did you think that he was joking?
Of course. I mean, I think he probably asks everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It just seemed weird.
According to him, he doesn't ask everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It was just you he wanted to take there.
Yeah, you guys believe him too? Of course he would say that to you.
I don't know him more than you do, but he sounded sincere to me.
He cannot be serious. I mean, he just met me. That's a very expensive trip.
Well, Monica, I know how to tell if he is serious because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. No.
Hey, Roger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry for the shock. I know it might be a bit much for you, and I do apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have said the Mediterranean. Maybe I should have said Miami or the Caribbean or someplace like that, someplace closer.
I don't think that was the problem.
No, that was weird to even invite me on a trip at all. You should have said just like dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do dinner. We could just go to the Mediterranean, have dinner, and come back.
Come on.
All right, I apologize. Am I coming on too strong again? Just tell
Well,
me what I need to do.
that just seems so crazy to me. It just seemed like, I don't know, dangerous.
That's the word I would have used too, Monica.
Dangerous in what way? Do tell.
Go with somebody I just met to the Mediterranean. I mean,
What's dangerous about that?
that doesn't seem odd to you.
Listen, I apologize. I know you don't know me that well, but I'm a man of means, and that's just something that's normal for me to do. Take a trip, go here, go there. No big thing. But I think you're a very special girl, and I want to show you that.
Wow. I appreciate that, and I mean I'm not in any position to just take off, and I'm happy for you that you can do that. It just seems.
Listen, if there's a problem about taking off from work, I could buy the restaurant and give you all the days off you need.
Oh my God. That sounds crazy. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yes, but there's part of me that wants to tell you, go, and there's another part of me that wants to say, Roger, you can't just buy women. That's not how it works.
I'm not trying to buy love. I'm trying to buy a restaurant. Two totally different things.
Monica, you got to give it to Roger. He's at least funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny. That's why we talked so long that night.
All right, well, I propose a compromise. Let's go out on a date.
I would, but it seems you seem very extreme. And
Wait, hold on. You haven't heard my whole entire offer. We won't fly or go anywhere. 1. And 2, if you like the date or not, or we'll see each other again afterwards or not, I'll give you a car. Any car you want.
What?
Oh, my God.
No way!
What?
No, Roger.
Yeah, and if you think it's a joke, I'll put the car in your name.
Oh my God!
Do
no
not
way.
You can't take that. She'd feel forever indebted to you. That's not a way to start a healthy relationship.
Well, what's a good way to start a healthy relationship? Get drunk and hook up in the back of a car?
There's other options.
Listen, I'll show up to the date in your new car with a ribbon and bow around it, and if you don't like me, I'll have my chauffeur pick me up and take me home.
Oh my God!
That is quite the offer.
There is no way you're serious right now.
I'm totally serious. I'll send the deed to the radio station. They can see that it's in your name, and I'll send the title of me to the radio station. They can verify it. And if you like or don't like me, the car is yours, no matter what.
So you're offering her a car for a date?
Not just a car, any car she wants.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
man.
Okay.
Bentley, I'm excited.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
Well, you should say yes. That's what I think. But Monica, would you go on a second date with Roger? We'll pay for dinner.
We don't need to.
It sounds so lame now, but Roger's offering you a car if you'll go out with him.
I don't know. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me.
Exactly. So you might as well jump on this front train. It gets better and better. This is just the start.
Yeah.
I don't. What are you going to buy her next? A private jet? Like what?
Listen, make your next move your best move.
What do you think, Monica?
He is offering me a car, any car that I want, just to go on one date with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, Monica, it's one date.
I don't know.
One date
though.
and a new car.
And not only a new car, I'll fill up the gas tank.
And that's really expensive.
I think you're going down a slippery slope if you do it. If you say yes, it sounds so good, but I don't think so.
A slippery slope made of money, baby. Come on. Stop trying to throw a monkey wrench in everything.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
I don't know. You have to decide for yourself.
I think curiosity has gotten the best of me. I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Successful second date. Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Monica, even more congratulations to you. We don't get a lot of people saying yes to the second dates because they're usually weird. I guess what it takes is somebody getting a car in order to make it happen.
Just got to make an offer they don't refuse.
Yeah.
I am freaking out right now that this is actually happening.
Well, will you guys keep us updated on what happens, please?
Okay.
And will you send us pictures of your new car?
Yeah, I want to ride.
Oh, my gosh. We'll see.
All right. Well, hey, Roger, before we go, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you need any friends?
You're so thirsty.
You guys are my friends now.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, you just heard one of the craziest second date updates we have ever had, and now it's time to get an update from that couple to find out how they're doing now. I think, first of all, we just have to go right to Monica and say, Monica, did you really get a car, and what kind of car was it?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I did.
What? Oh my God, it really happened. I'm sorry. Just I did. I'm still freaking out over that.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it really happened. Are you kidding me? I keep my promise.
What kind of car did you get?
Well, he kept saying, whatever you want, whatever you want. It's like, I really wanted like a Land Rover or a Tesla.
Yeah.
But I thought, oh, I'm going to get a Toyota Camry. That's more reasonable because I didn't want to take advantage.
Okay,
Right.
and is it a new car or a used car?
Brand new. No, brand new.
That's still awesome.
Never
Yeah,
owned
and
a-
if things don't work out, you can always drive Uber with it. So
Yeah.
it works on a couple levels. So did he get you a Camry?
Yep. So he picks me up for our date, and he's in the brand new Camry.
Oh my God!
baller.
What was going through your mind?
I was shocked, and I was excited, of course, but I was shocked. I thought, wow, he's really a man of his word, you know?
And the license plate said fresh and had the dice in the mirror.
Oh, shut up!
Did
Don't
not.
even. So what did you guys end up doing?
Well, he drove me to this pizzeria. We both love pepperoni pizza.
Not just any pizzeria, though. It's one of my favorite pizzerias in town. So I decided I'll rent it out for the day.
What?
So that it'll just be her and I there. Yeah.
Wait, you couldn't just take her to a pizza place. You had to rent the whole pizza place out.
Yeah, I don't want other people interfering on our first date.
Okay.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so cool.
And I get the feeling that you guys are definitely still together because only rich people actually call it a pizzeria.
Yeah,
like
right?
the whole word.
The chef cooked just for us. The whole place was empty. It was just us. They had nice music going, and the ambiance was fabulous. It was very classy.
Okay, so obviously you were a little smitten on the date.
A little bit.
Yeah, of course you were smitten. It's not any kind of pizzeria. It's not the kind of pizza you eat with your hands. We actually use the knife and fork.
Okay, now I'm starting to not like you.
No, but we had a really good time. But then next day, I got a call from the car lot asking how they wanted to make arrangements for payments.
What?
Wait.
Oh, are you serious?
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
So now you're like, okay, it was too good to be true.
Dude.
This guy just leased a car in my name, and now I have to ante up for all of it.
Yeah.
I was so mad. So I took the car back to the car lot. And I was like, I did not sign anything. This is ridiculous. And left it there.
So you don't have it anymore?
So that's it? So you just returned the car and you guys...
No. See, what had happened was the car people messed up. They were supposed to contact me for the payments. I don't know why they contacted her. And, it's a big misunderstanding. But then she rushed and took the car back, which is like, wow.
Wait, so the car is returned. Nobody has the car anymore, though.
No, the Camry is gone. She returned it too soon. And
Oh, yeah, of course. Now you're saying the payments were supposed to come to me after the car got returned. I see how you're rolling.
Yeah, I made up for it, though, because I was so upset that we had to return the Camry. I just went out and got her a brand new BMW.
What?
Oh, God,
no
really?
way.
Well, I was so pissed off at the Camry people, it just made me upset. So I said, whatever. I picked up one day, took her to get a BMW, paid all cash for it. That way we won't have this problem again.
So
that is so baller.
You are now driving a BMW that the repo man is not going to come get.
Yep.
That's so cool.
All right. And have you guys continued any romantic relationship or are you just buying cars?
We went out on, I would say, 5 more dates. And now, finally, we're finally going to take our Mediterranean trip.
Really?
Up.
Yes, the summer.
Okay. But be honest. Do you actually like him? I just want to know because all we keep talking about is free cars and restaurants that are rented out and Mediterranean trips.
Yes, of course. I mean, he's handsome. He's funny. We have good chemistry. He's very romantic. I like him.
Okay. And he has some substance to him, too?
Wow. You take a lot of convincing. I mean, a car and a rented pizzeria isn't enough.
It just all sounds too good to be true.
I think you know how you convince her.
Get her a car.
Yep. That's exactly. Get her a car, and I'm sure she'll be very happy.
Yeah, but if I get her a car, the people are going to call her to set up payments afterwards.
Congratulations, you guys. I'm glad things have worked out for you.
I need to start following you guys on Instagram or something because I think that you have a life I'm jealous of. I'm not quite sure yet.
Well, it's Roger and Monica, BMW at Instagram.
Yeah, right.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm always surprised when we get emails for the second date update how many people have met at the gym. I just say that because for me as a guy, I just feel like I'm going to get smacked if I walk up to a girl, you know?
It's almost too obvious.
Yeah, we've got Hunter on the phone right now. Hunter emailed us about a girl named Holly that he met at the gym. Right, Hunter?
That's exactly right. She works out at my gym, and she's really fine. So I kind of toughed it up
Nice.
and asked her out on a date.
All right, how'd you do that, man? How do you hit on a girl at the gym without just seeming like a creep?
Well, I was very direct, and I made sure that I set the groundwork by sort of working out really, really good around her so that she knew I was sort of...
All right.
Did you grunt a lot? Because usually women really like that.
I didn't grunt, but I made sure I was all pumped and primed.
Okay.
I was flexing hard.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? It says in your email that you went to a bar for drinks.
Yeah, we went right around, there's a bar right by our gym. We went right there, and we just hung out for a couple of drinks. Nothing crazy or sloppy. We just talked, and it was great, man.
All right.
It was a fantastic date.
Wait, you just went straight from the gym, like the moment you asked her out and went straight to the bar?
No. I asked her out, and then we planned to go
okay.
right after a workout.
Okay.
So you got cleaned up or whatever and then went.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. What did you like about her, besides that she was fine? I mean, maybe that's her only quality. I have no idea.
No. She was great in a bunch of different ways. I mean, most of it was that I could just say anything to her. We just had conversations about everything. It's like nothing was off limits. It was just a really easy-flowing dialogue about, footwear to tattoos.
Uh-huh.
It was just like there was just like synergy,
Yeah. Then how did the date end?
It ended with a kiss. Again, we weren't drunk, so it wasn't like sloppy or crazy. Really simple kiss.
Nice.
But I the whole thing felt great.
All right. I like the way you describe things, Hunter.
Yeah.
I feel like Hunter practices his first kiss.
Yeah.
At home, like the hand gently around the back of her head, the other hand on the small of her back as you bring her close to
Giving
you.
himself pointers. That's too sloppy. Try again.
Hunter, did you try and call her?
Well, first I was just going to be cool about it. I was going to try to sort of catch her at the gym and that kind of thing. But I just hadn't seen her. So then, I called her, and it was just sort of not a lot of response.
What do you mean not a lot? Like none or some?
None.
Oh, okay.
That's not a lot, yeah. All right. So how long has it been since your date?
It's been a little over a week now.
A little over a week. All right, and you started to panic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
How many times have you hit her up, man?
Well, not counting looking for her in the gym, which I don't think she knows about. Just like twice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I'm picturing Hunter now creepily stalking her through the gym.
I feel like he's in the...
I'm cool about it.
Yeah,
All right.
whatever. You're in the women's locker room. Don't lie, Hunter.
All right, Hunter, we're going to call her right after this song and see if we can get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
All right, just hang out for like 3 minutes.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Second date update.
All right, Hunter is on the phone with us. He's a very direct dude that met a girl at the gym and is trying to get a hold of her and had a little kiss at the end, and then he hasn't heard from her. Hunter?
Yes.
You ready to get her on the phone?
I am. I just got real nervous, though.
Yeah? Have you ever been blown off by a girl before, Hunter?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
It's happened.
Yeah. What was the reason then?
Well, they never called back. I don't know.
Okay. That's a good point.
Good answer.
Very
We
good
weren't
point.
doing the second date update yet, so we had no other resource.
All right, Hunter.
All right. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get Holly on the phone.
Okay.
Hey, can I speak to Holly, please?
This is Holly.
Holly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
You're a radio station?
Well, I work for a radio station. I'm a human being. But
Okay. Why? I'm sorry. Why is a radio station?
Let me explain why, okay? We host a morning show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where somebody goes out on a date with someone and then gets blown off. They email us to call that person and figure out why.
You're calling me because I went on a date with someone?
Yep. And you didn't call that person back?
That's really weird.
I went out with a guy named Hunter who you met at your gym.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he's tried to call you after you guys went out for drinks and hasn't heard from you, so he wanted to know why.
Okay. You have to realize that this is really weird.
we do. Normally people are a little weirded out by it, but just relax and go with it.
Okay. So, yeah, I went on a date with Hunter. Did he tell you about our date, or?
Yeah, he said you guys went out for drinks and had great conversation, and like you talked about everything under the sun, and it was fantastic.
Well, I just think that he doesn't really have an idea of what first date conversation might consist of.
What did he say that was so bad?
For some reason, I mentioned how much work ladies take to, upkeep themselves, and I was running a little late to meet him because I had shaved my legs.
Okay.
And then he took that and ran with the idea of personal upkeep.
Uh-oh. Did he talk about...
On his part?
Did he tell you about, like, his manscaping or something?
Yes, that was definitely a word that was used in this conversation.
So you're just like, yeah, sorry about that. I was a little late. I had to shave my legs. Like, oh, no problem. I would have been here late, too. I got a little 5 o'clock shadow on my down there. Like,
he would not stop talking about it, about how he just, keeps himself so groomed and how he likes his area to look very nice all the time.
Hold on a second. Grooming's important.
Okay.
Hey, Holly, that's Hunter who just said that. Hunter's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey. Hi.
Oh, my God. He just heard everything I just said.
I know. I was earnestly listening to every word.
And what's your excuse, Hunter?
Listen, I think you're amazing, Holly, and when I get excited, I overshare. I didn't realize I was oversharing too much on the grooming part. I didn't get into shapes or shapes.
Oh, God. Holly?
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Are you more uncomfortable now or when he was talking about the state of his junk?
I heard all of this already, so I'm pretty over the being uncomfortable about it at this point.
Can you see that he actually really liked you and would go to any cost to reach out to you?
Yeah, but there's a line, right? Like, first date. I mean, you got to know when to hold back a little.
Hunter, is there anything you want to say to her?
Well, just that, now that we've established some lines, I can totally observe those. And if we had a second date, there's a whole lot of stuff I won't say.
Hunter, how do you make her feel more comfortable about doing the second date update, though? She sounds like that kind of creeped her out, too.
Yeah, that might not have been 100%. But I get nervous, and I get really excited. And I'm very excited at the thought of going out on a second date with you because I think you're amazing, and if I'm guilty of anything, it's oversharing.
Holly, we'll send you out on a second date with Hunter again if you'd agree to go. We will pay for it. Would you be willing to give it another shot?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, Hunter, you seemed pretty calm when I talked to you at the gym, and then we went out, and it was like, are you just that intense of a person?
No, and I'm calm in the gym because I get pretty tired. But it's really you energize me. You just it's you. I think you're an awesome person, and that makes me excited to be in the room with you.
That's a pretty sweet line. You energize me. I got to remember that one.
That's
dude.
a compliment,
yeah.
Holly. I think you
that's
should.
Look, that's really sweet to hear, and it's very flattering because I don't think that people react to other people that way very often. So thank you for that.
So what do you say then? Why won't you give him another shot?
It's like you got to let me breathe a little
Holly, could you at least, maybe agree to take a couple days, think about it, and then maybe get back to Hunter? Since
I want an answer right now.
No, guy.
Holly.
You're just like Hunter.
Will you go out with him again? This is just one date. We'll pay for it.
I would be willing to do drinks again because if he gets a little overbearing, then it just can't be, for 3 hours straight.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll send you somewhere for drinks again. We'll buy 2 of them.
Okay, drinks.
Right in the middle of a second date, and if you're just joining us, Dan is on the phone, and the world is basically a whole new place for Dan all the time, it sounds like.
Yeah.
If you missed the first part, Dan met a girl on Tinder. It's the first time he's really used Tinder, and they went out to a gay bar. It was her choice, but he was just surprised because he'd never been to a gay bar before. Didn't have any judgment. Just the whole thing was very interesting to him, and it opened up his eyes to that lifestyle and how they have bars just like normal people.
Wow.
I know, he was freaking out about it. But anyway, they hung out there, then left. He did end up kissing her before she got in the car and went home. But now she's not talking to him at all. And we're going to see if we can find out what went wrong.
And you can't think of like any awkward moments, Dan?
That's the thing. During this ghosting period, I was like, did I say something weird? Did my breath smell? Did I smell? I can't think of anything, and I'm just kind of weirded out by it all,
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. Okay. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Right on.
Hello?
Hi, is this Amanda?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hey, Amanda, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Are you familiar at all?
I think I've heard of it before, but I don't listen to the radio very much, to be honest.
No, that's fine. That's how we like it. We like people to have just heard of it and not listened so that you don't really know how to judge us. You know what I mean? Like, we prefer people just kind of know of us, but don't really actually actively listen to our show. So it's nice to meet you, Amanda.
Yeah, you too. Can I ask why you're calling me?
No.
Yes, of course you can. Yes.
You know my name. Bye.
Yeah, that's all. I just want to see if you were familiar at all with us. Amanda, I'm calling you because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Dan.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
from
and
Tinder?
yeah, you went on a date with Dan,
Uh-huh.
but now you're not talking to him, and he's wondering why.
Is this like a normal thing you guys do?
Yeah, it is. We do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then blow them off, they can email us to call you and figure out what happened, and that's why Dan emailed us.
All right.
Did he maybe come across as ignorant, I guess you would say? He seemed really baffled by a lot of things, like Tinder and gay bars, and like maybe he said something that he shouldn't have.
No, we had a good time. He's a great guy, actually.
Oh, really?
Okay, so you had a good time. He was a great guy, but you don't want to talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
Come on.
That doesn't give us a lot.
I mean, it's kind of weird to tell you guys about it.
Can you? And not even us. Can you tell us so that we can tell him? Because he's the one that's really curious.
I mean, I'd rather you not tell him.
Why? Is it something that he did?
Kind of. All right. I'll just, I don't know how much he told you guys, but we went to a gay bar, and some of my friends were there, a few gay friends, and they're 100% sure he's not straight.
Oh, really?
Really?
Like all of them collectively thought that?
Yeah, and they're never wrong about this stuff.
Really? Okay.
gaydar, huh?
So you don't want to go out with him on another date because you think that he's not interested in you.
Or women.
Right.
Or that's what I mean, women in general.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed interested, and at the time I didn't actually think so, but the more I have been thinking about it since then, the more I agree with them, and I think he's probably gay.
Well,
I feel like if he is gay, he doesn't even know he's gay yet. Because
yeah,
he seems pretty oblivious to most things in life.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, is that he probably has no idea, but he was just way too comfortable. Like, he said it was the first time he's been to a gay bar, but he was like singing and dancing and like I don't know.
But don't you think maybe he was just cutting loose? Like
he did.
I don't dance at normal bars, but anytime I've been to a gay bar, for some reason, the dancing takes over. Then I'll get hammered and dance. I don't know why.
And he did say that he had felt more open and comfortable there than he
Oh, he did say that.
has
Yeah.
maybe ever.
Like free.
Yeah, at the time I just thought he was having fun and like we were having a fun time together. But like, for example, my gay friends pointed out like he was in the bathroom grooming his hair and like just being really meticulous about it. Obviously I didn't see that, but they were telling me about it. And they were saying like his mannerisms are like kind of stereotypically gay or effeminate, you know.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, this sounds like they're even playing into the gay stereotype at this point, you know?
Yeah, I know it sounds like stereotyping, but like they were very insistent that they are all in agreement he is not straight.
Every single one of your gay friends thinks this dude is gay.
Yeah, there were like 5 of my friends there, 5 gay guys I know who all agree.
Why wouldn't you go out on another date with him and just, I don't know,
Find
test
out.
the waters?
I just don't want to get involved if he's like discovering something about himself. I don't want to complicate that any more than it already is.
You know what? We talked to him, and he did sound like he was discovering a lot of things.
Yeah,
Like the way that he even talked about being there, he was like, I felt the most free. So, I mean, I don't know if I can necessarily argue with you. Maybe he is, but you don't want to go out with him again just in case he's all of a sudden realizing that he might be gay.
He's a great guy, and we could be friends, but I just don't want to get romantically involved with him right now, you know?
Well, maybe you can talk to him about being his friend because he's actually on the phone right now listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Amanda.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Dan. I did not know you were listening.
Yeah, I'm a little confused here.
I think so. I think that's the whole point of the phone call, Dan.
No, I mean, Amanda, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not gay.
It's like an opposite.
You guys,
Yeah.
don't laugh at him.
Amanda, I think your friends are mistaken. I think they're the ones that are a little confused because I'm super straight, like
super duper.
Look, Dan, I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to call you out or out you on the radio, but I just am going by what my friend said.
Your friends were so cool. Like, I would trust them also, but not about this. Like, we totally hit it off. And I mean, if I was gay, would we have, like, that kiss kind of rocked, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, but gay guys can kiss well too. That doesn't mean anything.
Right, but they usually kiss guys well.
I mean, Amanda, I will say, I don't think that you're being fair. Like, he's saying he is attracted to you, and that's all that matters. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even if down the road he's attracted to men, right now he's attracted to you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to men, so I'm not gonna become attracted to men.
Okay, well, what about my friend with the tattoo? You were holding his arm, admiring his tattoo for, I don't know, 5 full minutes.
Whoa.
The ink work on his arm is spectacular. The shadowing is amazing. Look, I've been wanting to get a really rad tribal for a while, and Charlie's work was amazing.
Really rad tribal. I don't think he's gay.
Amanda, you had a good time with him. You had fun. You guys shared a great kiss. I feel like you're letting your friends ruin something that could be really cool.
Yeah, who knows?
Like I said, he's saying he's attracted to you, and he likes tattoos.
One of them said, "Shantae, you stay." And look, I don't know what that means, but I was like, I'm cool. I'm going to hang out.
Okay. Sounds what I have no idea what you just said, Dan, or were even trying to explain. But Amanda, will you go out on a second date with Dan? We'll pay for it. He's telling you that he's not gay, even though your friends say he is.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
You don't have to keep saying it, bro.
I guess if you guys are paying for it, I'd be open to that. We can hang out. But I feel like I'm going to need some convincing that you're actually not gay.
Oh.
I am so down to convince you that I don't want to be with a man, but I want to hang out with you.
What? This
This is not convincing.
Yeah, I'm not convinced, but hopefully, Amanda, you'll be convinced. Congratulations, Dan. You got a second date.
Shantae, you stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Shantae,
Dan.
you stay.
Shantae.
Congratulations. It's always good when you're out in the dating world to try new things, whether it's a new restaurant or some new foods or find a new safe word.
What?
It's one of the longest words in the English dictionary, flossinasinahilipilification. Try to use that as a safe word. You screw up one syllable, it's going to take a long time for things to stop.
Oh, no.
And Dan is on the phone right now for a second date. He tried something new for his first date, but now he's not getting a call back. What's up, Dan?
What's up? Hey, guys.
How are you?
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm all right.
Awesome. Okay. Well, not totally all right because you're not getting a call back from a girl you really want to go out with again. But before we get into your actual date, what's her name?
Amanda.
Amanda. All right. And where did you meet Amanda?
You've heard of that thing called Tinder? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy, too.
Wait, spell that out.
Yeah, never heard of it. I don't know. We do these second dates all the time. First time anybody's ever mentioned Tinder.
Someone just told me about it, so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get on
You've
Tinder.
never heard of it before? Are you being sarcastic?
I think he's kidding.
I'm more of a Match.com guy, but they were like, Tinder's really the way to go. And
Wait, so are you serious? You hadn't really heard of Tinder before?
I mean, I had heard people talking about it, and I was like,
Okay.
Okay.
So you
just hadn't
decided
experienced it.
to actually try it. All right. So you
I
met
had
her.
no idea. It's a whole new world.
It's a lot different than Match, isn't it?
A lot different than Match.
Right.
But yeah, all the swiping stuff, and like, I don't know, like we matched, and there's that moment where I go, oh my God, maybe this, and we were like chatting, like, I don't know, 2 weeks or whatever. We're trying to
That's a
figure
while.
out.
Yeah.
It is a while, but like, I asked like the 5 questions, like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite taco? What's your favorite sports team?
You're not short on details. You're not short on details, Dan, and that's what I like about you. You make sure you get everything in. Let's just get to the date. Not to rush you along, but we're up against the clock here.
Hey, this
So-
Tinder thing's new to him.
Yeah. I know that.
It's very novel.
Yeah, I know you're excited about Tinder, but let's get to what you guys actually did. Your email said that you did something that you haven't done before with a girl, and what exactly was that? If you can say it on the radio.
Well, she said, hey, do you mind if I pick a place? And I was like, oh, no, that's cool. And she goes, yeah, there's this great bar. The drinks are like a little on the cheaper side, so it's really casual, and they've got music. And,
All right, Dan.
Like, again, with the details.
What did you do?
You make
went
sure
to the
you
bar.
get you.
Well, she like sold it, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine. And we get to the place, and there was a rainbow flag out front.
Okay.
So it's a gay bar.
Yeah, she was like, hey, she brought me to a gay bar. And I was like, well, I've never been to a gay bar, but
What rock are you living under, Dan?
I didn't know that you could just sort of like go to a gay bar to hang out if you weren't gay. And
They don't check your
Yeah, they're not.
gay
Yeah,
ID.
they're actually one of the groups in America that's pretty inclusive, like pretty understanding of people that want to like hang out. I think they've had a lot of people tell them they can't go places, so they're pretty cool with anybody showing up.
yeah, I know that now. Yeah.
So it sounded like did that freak you out?
No, it didn't freak me out at all. I'm not gay, so I didn't know like if I had to act a certain way or something.
Yeah, we got that.
No, you don't have to act.
Yeah, you can just go be yourself. Were you yourself? Is the reason you're not getting a call back because you were all weird?
No.
I felt freer than I'd ever felt in a while. It was like really cool. Like we were dancing, but then we decided to like sit down and talk for a while, and people kept coming up to her, and they were like, who's this tall drink of water? And I'd never heard that before. I was like, I'm a drink of water? Like, I'd never
heard that before either.
Okay, Dan.
Yeah, that's a pretty common thing people say.
Oh.
So, Dan, did you act mystified the entire time you were there? Because I would say that would be a turnoff for me.
And no, I wasn't mystified. I was smiling a lot. Like, it was cool. I was having a good time.
Okay.
So, like, eventually the bar was getting a little rowdy, a little too loud and crowded. And so we just decided to just head out. And we were walking back to her car. And I don't know, I was just like, screw it. Like, I felt pretty free. And I kissed her.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
Yeah.
did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she kissed me back.
Nice.
And I was like, hey, I've had the best time tonight. You want to do this again? And she said, yeah, like resounding yes. And I reached out the next day, and I was like, hey, had a great time. I even put like a little gay flag emoji on the text. I thought that was kind of cool because we were at a gay bar, but whatever. and then nothing. And like the blue bubbles went to green bubbles, and I was like, oh, wait, I think I got, like, blocked.
Wait, you think that she blocked your number?
Well, I don't know. You know how sometimes if your blue bubbles turn to green bubbles? And
Does that mean you got blocked?
I've never been
I
blocked.
just thought it went off of
so-
iMessage.
I have
Yeah.
Android, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got so much information here to work with now, Dan. I don't want to get into all that.
Sure.
But we do know that she's ignored you since your date.
I don't like to use the word ignore, but yeah, she's been ignoring me. And
Okay.
honestly, I had a much better time than I expected I was going to at.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
People often talk about the one that got away.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people wouldn't use that expression if they'd be smart about it. And when that one gets away, you hunt them down and catch them so they'll never leave you again and they will be yours forever.
I feel like that involves duct tape, and it shouldn't.
And that's why Craig is on the phone for a second date update today. His email says that he went out with a girl about a year ago, and then she slipped out of his grasp.
Oh, run,
And
girl.
so now he wants to hunt her down and make sure that she never leaves his side again. What's up, Craig?
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good. Are you ready to hunt down the one that got away?
Oh yes, I have to get her. It's just destiny. We were destined to be together.
What are you talking about? She's not one.
Okay, I was joking around about the creepy
She's
part,
not
but
a
you sound
deer.
you sound just straight up creepy, Craig.
I'm just saying, when you have just the connection that we had, it was so perfect.
Are you screwing with us right now, Craig?
Yeah.
No, honestly, we hung out like a year ago, and then I called her, and she never called me back, and her phone was disconnected, and I just didn't get in touch with her. And then I randomly see her at a bar. I just saw her hanging out with her friends, and I had to go over there. I had to talk to her.
Okay, Craig, I know that I'm very sarcastic with people and I mess with people a lot, but I feel like now you're screwing with me.
Oh no, it was wonderful. You had to be there. I was at an antique shop.
You were at an antique shop.
Yes, an antique shop.
Okay, so you're saying that's where you met her?
No, I was just collecting some things, and I was at an antique shop.
Okay, help me with this. So you said you went out with her a year ago, and then why are you talking about an antique shop right now?
Because I love antiques, and she loves antiques. That's where I met her. And then I saw her just picking out some things, and I was like, let me help you out. And it was perfect.
What? I am so confused. Did you actually go on a date with this girl a year ago? Or did you just talk to her in some random antique shop?
I asked her afterwards if she wanted to get coffee. And she said yes.
Okay.
We're just destined for each other, you guys.
Oh my gosh. You are really creeping me out really bad right now.
How am I creepy? I'm talking to you. That's how I talk.
You're talking about destiny and love over a girl you met a year ago that you had a 15-minute coffee date with.
Yeah, you weren't there. It was amazing. Yeah. It was beautiful.
And by the way, we've had second date updates like this before where someone said, I saw a person walking by, we shared a glance, and I'm in love. And Brooke, you've been like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing.
Right.
So
But you
can't
didn't talk
hate on...
about chasing them down for a whole year and hunting them down in another spot.
No,
Just randomly ran
I
into
talked about the hunting down.
I don't know who's talking about what,
Craig
but
never,
I don't like it.
Craig never said he hunted anybody down. Craig, you didn't hunt her down, right?
I Googled her.
Everybody.
I wasn't hunting.
Everybody Googles people or Facebook stalks them. You didn't legitimately stalk this person, right?
No. Like I was saying, I Googled her. I went on her Facebook. I looked for her friends, and I just followed her. I mean, it wasn't creepy, though.
You followed her online or in person. Now I'm starting to side with Brooke and say that we can't do the second date update because you're stalking somebody.
I am going with my gut on this one.
I was just walking around, and I happened to see the bar that she usually goes to, and I just stopped by, and that's where I ran into her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because you normally know where a person hangs out all the time when you just go to coffee with them.
Yeah, well, yes, we had a conversation. We talked. Like, I'm not creepy. You're making it sound like I'm creepy. We talked for a while, and we'd go get coffee. She told me her favorite bar, and I thought, hey, maybe she might be there.
Okay. So you didn't fully stalk her. You knew her favorite places to go, and you just went hoping that she would show up.
Yeah, isn't that what we all do?
Okay, so here's going to be the key in this whole puzzle. What was her reaction to seeing you? Because if the feeling's mutual,
great,
I'll give you a pass.
She was very surprised.
In a good way or a bad way?
I believe it was a good way. I mean, she saw me, I bought her a drink, and we talked for an hour.
Okay, so she hung out with you for an hour. All right. That,
Okay.
To me, that would say that she likes you.
Yes.
At least a little bit.
Thank you.
Or you were following around the bar and you couldn't get away.
Brooke, drop it.
Just saying. Yeah, how was the conversation?
We caught up. I asked what she's been doing for a year. What happened to her phone? How is her friends doing on Facebook?
Well, you asked her all that
Wait,
stuff?
what?
Hold on.
You checked in on her friends on Facebook.
Wait, so you grilled her about where her phone was and her friends on Facebook and everything?
Look, it's not weird. You're making it sound weird. I didn't know how to reach out to her. So that was the best way I could do it because, I had to find out where she was. So I had to talk to her friends on Facebook. But I was very caring and her phone was disconnected. How else was I supposed to reach her?
Okay.
Oh,
well,
my gosh.
let me ask you this. It's a long story, I know. But how did everything end with her the last time you saw her or talked to her?
Well, the last time I saw her, it ended normally. Right? She said she was going to call me. And then I didn't hear a call. So I decided to call her and her phone was disconnected again.
Her phone is disconnected again.
Yes.
Okay, you guys realize that she's disconnecting her phone because she doesn't want to hear from this weirdo.
No, maybe. That's not true.
You never know. It could be just a wacky coincidence.
No! I am protecting her. I'm thankful that we can't we're not going to be able to get a hold of her. She has a disconnected phone.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Actually, I reached out to one of her friends and she's giving me a different number.
What friend did
She gave you a different number for, okay.
Yes.
All right, Craig, well, hold on the phone, okay? We're going to play a song, come back,
Oh, we should
and
not
get
do
your
this.
second date update, all right?
I'm so surprised you're doing this, but thank you. Thank you so much.
I feel like doing this is just a public service to help somebody else. All right, hang on the phone.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I have never heard such a beautiful love story
Oh, my gosh.
like the one for today's second date update.
I hate
Craig
your sarcasm.
is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Jennifer. Craig went out with her about a year ago, and after they went out, somehow her number got changed or disconnected, and he couldn't get a hold of her for a whole year. And then, cut to a year later, Craig is at one of the bars that she frequents a lot, and he runs into her.
Oh, what a coincidence.
And then she has drinks with Craig.
Yeah.
And then after that, her number's disconnected again. What a strange coincidence.
It's a mystery.
But Craig didn't let that stop him.
Yeah.
He persevered.
Yeah.
He ended up hitting up one of her friends to get her new number, and now we're about to call her and find out why she's not calling Craig back.
Craig, does it maybe dawn on you that she wants nothing to do with you?
She's never said those exact words to me, okay? And I refuse to believe that until she says it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, people
well.
change their number all the time. All the time. It's crazy.
So if we make this phone call and she says never talk to me again, you will, honest to God, honor that request.
Of course, I'm not a creepy stalker.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back.
God bless you.
Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Hello?
Hi, is Jennifer there?
This is her.
Hey, Jennifer, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Good.
What's going on today? How's your day going? Everything cool?
Everything's good.
Wonderful. Just calling to check in.
Is this some kind of joke that you're playing?
Oh,
Nope, it's not a joke at all. You went out on a date with a guy recently, and he liked you so much that he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling him back.
Okay. I haven't really been on a date recently, though.
Actually, you know what? This is actually 2 dates you've been out on with this dude.
Who emailed you? Who is this?
Well, I'll start out by saying you went out with him over a year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah, and you guys just reconnected. His name is Craig.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
No.
I'm so freaking out for you right now.
Oh, my God. How the did he get this number? I have a different number. I changed my number.
Yeah, he told us that, actually. He got your number now because apparently he hit up one of your friends on Facebook, and they gave him your new number.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I don't know which friend it is.
We need to find that out.
You need to block them.
I cannot believe someone would give my number out without even asking me.
So I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and just guess that you don't like Craig very much.
That's a good guess. Yes.
Okay.
Is there a reason why?
I don't know what you know already, but I met him at an antique store, and he was there because he, I guess, also likes antiques.
Uh-huh.
But the entire conversation, I wish that I could remember word for word what exactly he said, but it was so strange. He would ask me about, like, previous relationships were like, and I'd be like, well, this is kind of what has happened in my life. And he'd be like, well, when I'm your boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. Not like if I was your boyfriend, but when I'm your boyfriend. And I was like, okay, that's a little too intense for me, especially in the first half hour of meeting someone.
Jennifer, that's the power of positive thinking. Okay?
No!
You say you're already doing it, and you'll do it.
It'll happen.
Why didn't you run just then? I mean, just even those words alone are enough to be a trigger point for me.
It was a trigger for me. And he reached out to me over 70 times through text and Facebook, and then I disconnected my number so that he couldn't get to me through my phone number anymore.
Oh my
Over
gosh,
70
that is
times?
so-
How long of a time span are we talking about? Just like a couple days?
This was over the entire year.
It doesn't
But
matter.
still, that's 70 messages
Yeah, it's a
over
lot.
the course of a year, all ignored.
That you never replied to.
Nope, not a single reply.
What did you do when you saw him in the bar? I would have pissed myself.
Well, I heard his voice first, and I instantly knew who it was. He was behind me, and he said, "Hey, Jennifer," and I was like, literally, pit of my stomach dropped out because I knew it was him, and I turned around and I didn't know what to do. I'm sure my face was pure shock.
Oh my God, and terror.
Oh my God.
Because I didn't know what to do, so I just said hi, and then he sat down next to me, and he sat there for almost an hour talking to me.
Yeah.
Right,
And then luckily I was meeting someone, and they showed up, and we left and went to a different place.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's not like you can just leave the bar. He's going to follow you, and then that's even creepier because you're in a back alley somewhere with him.
Hey, where you going?
Exactly.
Here's my question, though, Jennifer. Why did you give him your number again?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jennifer?
Well, I didn't know what to do because I felt like those sorts of situations, I'm very uncomfortable because I hate to say no to people. So I was like, I'm going to see him again. Is it going to be more awkward if I don't give him my number and I turn him down at this bar in front of everyone? Or should I just give him my number and then avoid him like I did last time and just ignore the situation, which is probably not the healthiest approach, but I wasn't sure what to do.
Hey, I don't blame you. Whatever you needed to do to get out of it, I am fully supportive of you.
So basically, he's a weirdo who loves himself some Jennifer, and Jennifer does not love herself some Craig.
No, I do not love myself from Craig.
Jennifer, I need to let you know he is on the other line listening to this conversation.
Sorry.
What?
And he wants to talk to you, but
Oh, my God.
I will not put him on the phone unless you want to talk to him. Because at this point, I feel like he could be a weird stalker dude. You make the call on that. I could just hang up on him, or if you want to just tell him off one last time, you can. It's up to you.
I mean, I guess at this point, I guess he heard everything, which is what I was kind of avoiding. So maybe I should just tell him. This is at least not face to face. I'm not afraid of him. Not afraid of him on the phone with you guys.
Yeah, don't hang up on the crazy stalker.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want to make him angry.
Craig?
Right?
Craig, are you there?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Craig.
Craig.
Craig, did you hear what Jennifer was saying?
I heard. Maybe I did something wrong.
Maybe.
Jennifer, hi. How you doing?
Hi, Craig.
It's great hearing your voice again. I'm so glad I got in touch with you.
Oh my God.
Okay, listen, I honestly don't know what to say to you. When I saw you at the bar, I was a little overwhelmed and shocked because I've been avoiding you, and I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but you're very intense, and maybe someone will appreciate that intensity. I do not, however. I find it to be very odd, and it's a little overwhelming.
But we got coffee. We had a good time.
I'm not saying that we didn't. It was nice chatting with you. It was fine, but I'm not interested in you, and I will never, ever, ever want to date you. Ever. Not going to happen.
That's really clear, Craig. You cannot mishear that.
I don't understand. I mean, we had a great time. You were there. I was there. We got a drink. How?
You're too intense. I changed my number twice so that you could not get a hold of me.
I thought something just happened to your phone and you had to change in line.
Nope. That was me. On purpose.
So you don't want to date me?
No, I do not. At all.
You know what, Jennifer? You're being very clear, and obviously you don't want to date or get more coffee. So I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Are you serious about that, Craig?
Yeah. I mean, if she don't want me to bother her, she just told me. She didn't have to change her number twice.
What? So you're what, like a reasonable crazy person? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a crazy person. You never said nothing to me.
She didn't respond over 70 times.
I thought you were busy. And if she would have said she didn't want to see me, I would have stopped.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I would have known that. That's a lot easier than what I was doing.
See?
Oh my gosh.
Craig, I just need to ask again. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't get clarification again. You're over it then? You're not going to try to hit her up anymore?
Yeah, she has nothing to worry about. She wants Craig out of her life. Craig's out of her life.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
I almost believe him.
I guess I'm glad. I'm sorry, but I think this was for the best.
Jennifer, for future reference, if you don't want to deal with men, just tell them. You know what they'll do? They'll leave you alone.
Okay. Good advice.
Yeah. I'd still be changing your number one more time, Jennifer.
I might, actually.
Craig, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date out of the deal, but at least now you're free to move on.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I spent my whole year looking for her. I feel so stupid.
Oh, my God.
I think we all kind of do, Craig. I think we all kind of do.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, this is why communication is important, people. Tell people how you feel. Don't avoid the truth. And you won't have crazy stalkers or unresolved feelings.
Yeah, because it's...
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update.
Oh, my God.
Craig is kind of a weird dude. Let's be honest about that. But Craig wanted to call a girl named Jennifer. They met about a year ago, and he has been in love with her ever since. And he finally reconnected with her, probably because he stalked her online and found out where she was.
And by probably you mean exactly why, after she changed her number twice and tried to get away from him.
Yep, and he kept bugging her to meet up and go out, and she wasn't responding to anything, so we got the two on the phone. He was he's creepy, okay, I get that, but she said, look, I'm not interested in you, and then he goes, oh, you should have just said so.
Yeah.
So her mistake. Changing the number and everything else should have been a clue that she wasn't interested, but she never outright said to him, I don't want to go out with you. She just avoided him, changed her number, and he didn't get it for whatever reason. So she said that to him at the end, and he was like, oh, yeah, cool. That's all you needed to say. You should have just been honest, because I thought maybe it was an accident that you changed your number and didn't let me know.
I love how people are texting in, oh, it's totally Jennifer's fault for having a crazy stalker. Yeah, because she wasn't clear with the way she felt. No, they had coffee for 15 minutes, people.
Well,
this guy is creepy, and she still needs to do some sort of I don't know, go into hiding.
He sounded perfectly rational at the end. He said,
I think he'd be a good guy to date, because if you ever go missing, he will keep looking for you.
He will find you.
He knows and has closure, right?
He will find you. He all he needed was a little bit of closure.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, fine, I'm done. Screw you for not being honest. I wasted 2 years investing in this relationship. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. And I hope we all learned a lesson about honesty today.
That is not the lesson.
Be honest.
Moving 92.5.